Hey, yo. Looks like it's survey time again. Did you guys come to see a show about tapes? Or did you guys come to see the totally awesome, coolest show ever with Brian McClay? Looks like another one for the bad guys.
Well, I promise you this. We'll be talking about a lot of things. Probably one of my favorite wrestlers.
You needed a toothpick.
Yeah, I know. I should have got one. Hope you guys liked it, though.
I love it, dude. That's my favorite wrestler of all time, bro. 100%.
Yeah, the Intercontinental Champion, and I say it all the time on the show, the Intercontinental Division, especially in WWF from the mid-'80s, like the Mach On, even like when you had Steamboat there, one of the most underranked divisions of all time because it's one of the greatest in all wrestling history. And I know what people are going to say, they're going to say all about, going over to Crockett and everything like that. But even when Razor was Coyote and Crockett, when they were Starship, they did the Starship thing where he looked like Burt Reynolds, like he wasn't that good. But those Intercontinental champs and the guys that played in there are some of the best mic workers you've ever seen. I mean, just is. I don't know if we're getting into wrestling off the bat, Pete, or whatever we're going to do.
I did add a wrestling section in the news.
Good. So then maybe we'll get into it there. Or should we, I mean, whatever it is.
Well, hey, I'll say this. Not only everything he did in wrestling, but everything that dude went through after and how he told people about it and was a positive on the world. And, we all were like, we saw what it was to be human and to, conquer things. And like, it was a great story. Him and Nash, him and DDP, him and Snake, all those guys.
WCW, he went over there in Diamond Dallas. Speaking of that, and I'll tell a little story too. Diamond Dallas was the manager at the time, and he was and Razor was the diamond cutter. That's who he was. And Razor started to really cut his teeth in promoing there. And Diamond's the guy that give him the toothpick thing, which was cool. But speaking of Diamond, like for a lot of us who've been around for a long time and used to be in like when certain channels were cool and stuff, and G Plus was around, right? Yeah. Yeah. There's a guy named TJ that used to be around. A lot of people might know who TJ from.
Yep.
Me and him met up years ago in Baltimore. And Diamond Dallas Page was just starting off the yoga thing. And he was like running around and trying to get us into it. If you know TJ, he's a funny guy. He's built like these long old B-boy, like really still in good shape. But he was trying to get us in there. TJ wanted to do it. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. And he was selling us on like it'll be that. And by the way, I'm gonna, these wrestlers. And then the thing came out with Razor Ramon and how Diamond Dallas Page was rehabbing a lot of these wrestlers through his yoga program. And it really, it really worked. A lot of people that went through the program, a lot of people who had like problems and did it. So
I signed up for that shit as soon as I saw it because I saw that initial video where that dude was on the crutches. He could barely walk. He was a Vietnam vet. Like the dude was in bad place. And they showed how he got through it with Diamond Dallas Page. And I'm like, I'm just going to go get that shit just because it's cool. You know what I mean? So I still get little messages from it every once in a while. I'm getting a little hefty. I need to start trying it out.
It is big in the service member. Like the best man in my wedding, a service member got injured too in service. And he's like, I can't believe you didn't go to that class. Like it had already gotten a big reputation in the military at that time. And he's like, I'm in it. Like I'm doing it. And he's cheap as the day's long. So I can't believe he was paying to do yoga.
He probably wasn't. No,
back then
he was.
No, he really did. He did it. And it actually helped. It did help him out. But I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is. Amen. So, shout out, much love and positive thoughts to all the people out there that love that dude.
Yeah, he's so great.
Yeah,
he was so great. Yeah. Him and Hall. Well, because Nash was from here. He's from Troy.
Like I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
He's actually got a sister.
Dude, his IG or Twitter post that he made had me fucking crying, dude. Tears.
Yeah.
Just tears. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. I think Big Leg might have redid it, but back when Leg and Trey and Doc Joe and Keith and the guy, they were all the guys were doing their card show that they went to. The first one that Yeah, the collectibles.
Yeah,
The first
I
one that
remember
Leg
that.
showed up on, he did that little skit where he came out and acted like the bad man, and it was probably the coolest intro to any podcast I've ever seen. And so there's a lot of a lot of Scott Hall fans out there, man. So
There is, yeah. I mean, they're great. He was actually as much as he played the bad guy, he was actually a pretty halfway decent guy too. I mean, in real life, he was kind of really. He's actually nicer than Nash, to be honest.
Yeah, I hear that. He
really was. So, but yeah, no, man, that's disappointing. It really, I mean, I'm glad it didn't happen when you really thought. I think a while back, everybody thought 10 years or so, everybody thought he was actually going to go, and he didn't. So
what exactly happened? Did he have a heart attack or?
And it got blood clots, and then the blood clot broke away, and then when the blood clot broke away, it caused a heart attack. And they tried to get it because more pieces were breaking away. Second heart attack. I'm not a doctor. I only play one internet, but the rest of the pieces of the clot started going towards because it runs through your blood system into the heart. Gave him a second heart attack. Third, by the time he had gotten the second, he was in a vegetated state. And then finally,
I hate to say it because I don't want to propagate the bad actors out there, but I want to find a Razor Ramon rookie card or the first Razor toy carded. You know what I mean?
Our friend Steve Horn from My Bargain Comics said because he had a lot of those
the variants,
and you people were just. I know you have more. Sending a personal message. I know you have more. You need to sell it to me. And blah. I've been the biggest fan. And da 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 da. And he's just like, you know what? He's like, I'm not in the pet dealing business.
Yeah.
So. I mean, he sold some, obviously, which he should. But you get the creepers going around there.
Yeah.
What's up, Joe? Oh, we haven't said hi to anybody in the chat. Let's say it. I know everybody's excited because Brian's here. It's almost like a old MCM show. Here we go. Ruben, or actually the original Dark Side show because. The first show, Brian McClay was on that show for all you people. Yeah. Ruben, good to see you. Dom, always great. Eric, I am going to get the shirt ideas to you. Don't worry about me and Pete were just talking about it. Good to I hear. Listen, Double J's, like internet fighting. I know you guys won. That was great. You guys, Astro, Lewis, all you guys, congratulations. But let's not get a fight on the internet. All right, Lopez, good to see you. Yeah,
you didn't try to figure out what he posted.
I'm going to
always try to figure out.
I will. But this is what I found out. I do the StreamYard through what's the thing that I use here? Zilla Fox or whatever.
Foxfire.
Foxfire. And for some reason, Foxfire, the emojis do not show up like they're supposed to. So I will give what Darth Lopez says here, and here it goes. Half salad leaf, half autumn leaves. Lover McClay. I know what he's talking about. Yeah, half green, half brown. Okay, I get what you're saying.
You got it. Spliff all the way, baby. Spliff all the way.
Anyway, McClay, there you go.
By the way, you guys, there will be much more cannabis content over on the new channel.
McClay, for those people that don't know, make sure
I want to remind everybody you're going to be seeing me a lot lately. I'm going to be trying to get out there and create content with as many people as possible. Got a new channel. I am no longer at Flipside. I want to say I love every Flipsider over there. There's just one person over there that I don't trust, I don't respect, and I don't like. So no more of me on Flipside. Much love to everybody else over there. Those are my brothers.
With a broken nose.
Yeah, they all are my brothers, and I will always say they are my brothers. But in due time, more will be known. But find me on the new channel.
Links down below. Links already.
Thank you, brother. So I will be doing a lot of fun stuff over there, and I will be around. Gonna be doing the same old shit, man.
Hey, yeah, I mean, you guys should be subbing over there. Brian puts out good content. I've worked with you now for 3 years. I've known you since the G Plus days. You've always been a solid dude. I will reiterate that. We did MCM for a while together. Obviously, he taught me how to turn the lights on for all this internet stuff. So make sure you're subbing down over there.
And Saturday nights. We will be doing Saturday nights on the new channel. And that is definitely coming. The card show will be on the new channel, and we're working on some other stuff that I can't talk about yet, but that will be soon. I'm up for name ideas. I got to figure out a good name, you guys. That's the hardest part.
Why don't we do something for that? Maybe we'll talk about off air. Maybe we'll do a little bit of giveaway for who gives Brian the best name for his channel. Let's finish it up though. Repair Tech Tony, good to see you. Hey, Repair Tech, a lot of wood plankers today. Actually, 5 of them, 3 Stanleys, two number 3s, a 5, and a 7. Think about that, brother. Astro, I heard you were in on it. I heard somebody had to change their stuff. Good job, Eric. There you go. Joe, always good to see you. Sticks, good to see the name change. John, thanks, Peace, for mentioning my auction on the DC Wildstorm Gears of War #1 variant and image. Very good, John. John, no problem. Good job. Pete, pat yourself on the back. Oh, he has more ghosts and hard to find stuff. Maybe,
well,
John,
if those are your copies that are out there on the internet, well, then I'm going to point them out because they'll be the
there
only
you
ones
go.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a personal message. The comic OG or oven is on. IG is in the house. Good to see you, comics. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I missed anybody. And if I did, we'll get them to the rest of you later. McClay, I was just so excited that McClay's in the house tonight, isn't it?
Let's get into
I had
it, man.
an idea for your channel name too, and I can't think of it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
I was watching you on the replay. I was watching you on Simple Man yesterday. And You guys were talking about it, and you said a couple of things that sparked something. I said it was a replay.
I'm playing around with 2 names. I'm either thinking when I first started building the site, I didn't know what I wanted to call it, so I just put up like a fake thing that said The Amazing, and then I'm like, that's actually a kind of a cool name. But tell me if I'm stupid. If that's stupid, I want to know. And then also, Remember When. I really like the name Remember When, and it will be like The Amazing with Brian McClay or Remember When with Brian McClay. But I want to know if you guys have other ideas. I'm all for it. Shout out to Eric Hurd, Eric Hurd hit me up and gave me a great name for my my channel that I'm doing with Jesse James. And so be on the lookout for that too. So Eric's a great guy, man. He's no longer the rookie of the year. He's a veteran.
Oh, well, he's also a champion. Make sure you put that respect on his name. He is all him and me hold belts.
Yeah, even though they took your t-shirts down, you guys still
get our t-shirts down, but you can't take the belts away, my friend. All right, let's get to the news. Let's get it going. Let's get it cracking. Oh man, we're gonna have to talk about Miss Marvel.
We are. All right, we'll start the intro.
All right, Pete, what do we got? Man, I'm just so excited, and the chat's going crazy. And
I updated the date this week. I remembered to update the date. So this is our news for 3/16. Start off in the box office, where I'm sure you're not going to be surprised what's still sitting on top, but it's still Batman.
It's
competition.
Yeah, it should. It was amazing.
I'm with you. This guy's.
I gave it 8 out of 10. Guys, listen.
I know.
An 8 out of 10. I probably should have given it 7.
You were hurting Corbin's feelings.
I don't know why. You have to listen.
Or Comic Oven.
Yeah. What did Comic Oven say?
Coven says he's 99 on point, except when he glorifies the new Batman movie. Listen, the only thing I thought I only had one thing that I said was wrong with it, and I think that was the hair in the eyes when he was Bruce Wayne. That pissed me off. Every time he had his hair in his eyes, I wanted to move it out of his eyes.
I see. Yeah.
I think the less they do of him in the movie, period, the better it is. But I mean, that's just the car scene I had a problem with, just because
that's fine. You didn't like that set piece. That's fine.
I thought the villains were the best I've ever seen villains before, and I think they did an amazing job with it.
Yeah, they did do a good job with the villains. They definitely did.
It was nice that they didn't kill the villains.
Too.
I agree. Remember one with Brian McClay? That's funny.
Oh yeah.
All right. Uncharted got 9. Jeez, wow. I was so wrong on that, huh?
Uncharted still hanging around there. Hell, Spider-Man's still making money.
Oh, of course. I mean, you figures.
Well, it's streaming now. We'll get to that.
And has the Batman reached the rest of the world yet, or is it just in America or the North America?
What's that?
The Batman.
Batman just, I think, opened in China.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's gonna.
Be more money rolling.
It's just gonna pop.
Yeah, this Batman is close to 500 worldwide because it's got 245 now here domestic after the 66 on top of what they had before. So it's going to be near $500 million soon, and that's just starting in China, which is the biggest market out there these days. So
cut that here. I would agree with Comic Oven. He says that he thinks Russia would have added a bunch, and I agree with that.
Maybe. Anyway, so the newest news is this casting for Madam Web is this girl, Sydney Sweeney, who I don't really know.
I'm all for it. I'm all
But-
for it.
What is it? What is she?
I don't care. I don't care what it's for.
She
But
was
I'm all for it.
apparently in Handmaid's Tale and Euphoria on HBO.
Is Euphoria or porno?
No, it's that show with Zendaya. It's like young kids doing, well, I think they are hooking up and doing drugs and stuff.
Okay.
But-
all right.
Anyway,
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
So the answer is yes.
Yeah.
I mean, speculation from her being Spider-Gwen to her being Maddie Franklin, it's all over the place because we don't know. We just know she's going to be in Madam Web. So
I'll take Spider-Gwen.
keep an eye on all the books, I guess, right
Eric,
now.
you beat Zaggy. He's mad that I actually put your comment up there. All right,
Don't worry, Zaggy will be there soon following it up.
Pete,
So we'll move it.
I have to do it. She's saying hi to you again. All right.
All right, we're going to move over to, it says spoiler. This is not a spoiler. I also don't personally buy into this, but seemingly in this Empire magazine, they confirmed that it's the Illuminati in the movie because some intern who worked at the magazine subtitled the picture saying he was talking to the Illuminati. So that means it's confirmed.
Did
So
you
they
see
confirmed
the
Mhm.
Did you
Okay.
see the trailer in the big screen?
Yes, at Batman.
Did you? My chair keeps on dropping, so I'm just gonna say screw it. Did you see the when he turned around and saw the Illuminati? Did you happen to see the dude sitting all the way to the left?
The one that everybody thinks kind of looks like a stretchy arm.
No, the one that looks like he has, and I could be totally wrong because this is the only time I ever saw it. It was when it was in the big screen and like really high def. It looked like the
Oh,
dude all the way to the left
Go even further.
has Black Panther's necklace on.
There was a guy with a necklace. I know
So,
what he's-
I was like, that's got to be Black Panther. And then the rumors started coming. Remember about Killmonger? About
New Black
and
Panther.
I could totally see them playing Killmonger, Black Panther in a different, reality.
Exactly. I could see that.
I
As
thought it
being
was-
part of the Illuminati.
I thought that necklace type thing looked like something Kang might wear too, but whatever. I mean,
Well, ultimately, to me, it doesn't really matter. I mean, if it is an Illuminati, it's not the same Illuminati. Like the whole purpose of the group is different if you
Yes.
make it now a multi-universal.
Yeah,
like,
it won't.
Council of Ricks. It's just
concept
not
would
the
be.
same.
I think we can easily, and we're doing this on the Star Wars show. We can easily separate what we want to see, and it doesn't actually have to be comic book spec, right? Like, so I know the comic book specker are going to try to take a square peg and put it into a round hole. That's fine. Would it be cool to see a form of the Illuminati, no matter how it comes?
Oh, it'll be a group. I don't doubt that it's a group. I just
really cool if they added the or somehow, and they added mutants. Oh shit, yeah, that would be real awesome. But we'll see.
Speaking of mutants,
Mephisto, very good, Eric.
Since you brought up mutants, we talked about it before. Harry Potter being Wolverine.
Get out of
He
here.
says no. He says he doesn't think he would fit.
Thank you. I was
Even
so
Harry
upset.
Potter says, nah, not for me. But I'm telling you, he is in shape, and dude is pretty fuzzy.
Disagree.
He's just not Canadian.
He can be in all the shape he wants. If your whole body weight in shape is 60 pounds and you're a grown man, sorry, no, you can't be Wolverine.
Yeah.
Well, you're not factoring in the adamantium. That's going to add a ton.
He's already pigeonholed as Harry Potter. It'd be hard for him to be in anything for now on. You know what I mean? Other than like these weird acting movies that he does, which he's really good at. Like the
to watch Miracle Workers.
Yeah.
Watch that show, Miracle Workers. He's pretty fun. It's pretty funny, and he's pretty funny. But
all right.
I don't think he should be Wolverine either. But
I don't mind Taron Egerton or whatever his name is. There was rumors about him. I don't mind him being Wolverine.
He's a little too pretty.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, why can't we get a Canadian? I mean, sure they can find a fuzzy little Canadian.
Sticks! Don't even bring up Glenn Danzig.
What year is it?
Danzig's got a tramp stamp, bro. He wears Uggs.
Well, we'll go back to the Arnold Schwarzenegger should be Colossus, and let's go back to those days.
Oh, that's a fun. If I also, speaking of another channel, if you guys aren't watching the podcast, there's a great Danzig story on that one too. So
yeah, new episode just dropped where we actually review the Batman film. So that's who I saw it with. So yeah. Episode 145.
All right, next up, enough of Harry Potter.
This is a throwback. So this is not really a news item, but somebody posted these pictures and it made it a news item. But this old slate from Marvel back in the early 2000s of what was coming at the time. You ready for this picture? I'll give you some zoom-ins on what was in there. We're talking 2004, 2005, 2006 time frame. In 2004, they were looking forward to The Punisher. What is that? Spider-Man 3, I guess?
2.
Man-Thing they were going to do, and Blade Trinity. So they were planning the Man-Thing movie.
Oh, no way.
And then 2005, we did get Elektra. We did get Fantastic Four, but we did not get Iron Man at that time. We had to wait a little bit. This is 05. We got Iron Man, I think, in what, 08?
Yeah.
Thank God, because those other 2 movies were so bad, you know, it would have been really bad.
Oh, God. Yeah, that Elektra movie. Ooh. And then 2006, well, X-Men 3, which is not the X-Men 3 we wanted. Namor. They were going to give us Namor.
People have been saying Namor since, forever.
That's what I'm saying. Look, they were talking in 2006. They had a logo for it and everything. And Ghost Rider, which we did get a Ghost Rider.
We got something of a Ghost Rider.
Yeah. And then if you look at the other things that were upcoming releases, then there's Spider-Man 3, Silver Surfer. Apparently they were going to do Fury. Looks like Captain America.
Yeah, I remember the Deathlock rumor. They're going to do it.
Yeah, Deathlock was going to get his own movie.
What's behind him, I wonder?
I think at least the 2 that's kind of near his butt looks like Daredevil 2, if I were to guess. It looks like the same font, but I can't tell. There is something else behind his elbow here that I can't make out what that could be because it's like a box. But this looks like a 2 for Daredevil 2 to me.
I wouldn't be down to watch Silver Surfer, Deathlock, and Namor, and Man-Thing.
And Fury?
Silver Surfer is my that's what I want more than anything is Silver Surfer.
Me too.
Yeah. Well,
give me Surfer done right.
To get Surfer, do you think it has to go through Fantastic Four? Or do you think it has to go through Mephisto? Or
I think it's already been open for Surfer. I think they got a couple pieces they could drop, but
yeah,
they could do it on their own without the whole
behind his butt is Squirrel Girl.
Yeah,
it could be. All right. Well, one of the things we'll be talking about later on, Morbius. It was just it wasn't really a story. He was just commenting, yeah, it would be great if he got to team up with Spider-Man because his movie's probably not going to do that well. So yes, he wants to team up with Spider-Man, obviously, is how I take it. But
so it's not going to be a team up with Blade. Isn't this the way to introduce Blade?
No.
Introduce Blade? No, all right. Keep going. We'll talk about it.
Now, Blade, he's a regular MCU. This is Sony stuff. We're not getting anything.
We're not going to do crossovers.
Probably not. I mean, he might cross over one of the other Spider-Men. Maybe we'll get Garfield or a Toby. That's always open.
He does. That might be a good thing.
It could be interesting. And speaking of which, Raimi had also said that he has some interest in doing a 4th movie with Tobey Maguire.
Okay.
And also said he wouldn't mind doing Batman. But
I bet you he wouldn't mind picking up either one of those checks. I wouldn't either.
I don't know. I like Raimi, but I don't think I'd want his Batman personally.
It all depends on what this movie looks like. Raimi has been putting out some duds lately, and I like him. I'm there with you. Like Evil Dead and that whole genre is my jam, but he's put out some duds lately, and
he has.
But I think Multiverse Madness looks great so far. I mean,
yeah, exactly. That's the kind of wonky stuff I think it's fine for him. But now that I got like a grounded detective Batman, that's the Batman I want.
Yes.
I don't want death metal Batman. No. As fun as that was to read in a comic book.
What about Batman Beyond? I'll take Batman Beyond.
Yeah, Batman Beyond would be nice.
That would be pretty good.
We were originally going to do Batman Beyond till whatever happened. I don't know what happened last week, but we had to change.
Oh, the Obi-Wan.
Oh, Obi-Wan trailer fell. Yeah.
Obi-Wan overrode Batman Beyond. But all right, well, we'll leave the movies. We'll get over to streaming real quick and see what we got in streaming news. If you're sharing a Netflix account, they're going to catch you soon.
I thought they allowed you to share Netflix account. I thought it was part of...
They sort of do, and they sort of still will, but they might start charging the house account. Like whatever the main account is, you might have to pay an extra. From what I last read before we started, I didn't update the slide or anything. It was like you might have to pay an extra like $3, and then you could share your account with others.
Whatever.
Isn't there a big? I think it's YouTube. Maybe YouTube TV allows people to share their account of like 5 other family members, and they don't have to be in your same house. Like it literally says, yeah, you guys can share it with whoever you want. You have 5 people.
That's how Netflix used to be. If you had the premium one, you got to share with 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. We do got 5, but yeah, apparently they're going to crack down on where you are located at some point.
Yeah, I mean,
they're test driving it in like South America right now, so who knows where it's going to go from there.
Yeah, I think they're going to lose a lot of viewership then. All right.
We'll go over to Disney Plus. Apparently, some people over in the UK got to see the first 4 episodes of Moon Knight, and they say it's bonkers.
What does that mean?
A good thing, right?
Yeah, it was the way I was reading it. Like some people were saying, like comic fans might not like it, but regular people will. Some people were saying it's not what I expected. I don't know. It was like all kinds of weird little comments, but they only got. But I thought they were only going to do. How many episodes are they doing? I thought it was going to be like 6.
That's what I thought. 6, yeah.
So if they already got to show 4, like you really showed them 4?
Maybe they're doing 8.
That'd be cool if they did 8.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it is going to be like, that's what I've always said. They got the perfect actor to play a schizo 5 personality schizo. Perfect actor to do it.
That's great on it.
Yeah.
As long as they don't try to get it too, as long as they don't try to be too funny with it and just, you know what I mean? Like you can't, as long as you don't get to the 20 personality portion of the Moon Knight story and you stick to like, maybe, you know,
well,
there's only 5 personalities, right? So, and that Jack Knight personality is the perfect personality to like base it around. I think it's really cool looking. It's the newest of the 5. You know what I mean?
I just worry about, like you said, the comedy bit concerns me because I'm just afraid of some like Jim Carrey liar type of shenanigans is what I'm worried about. I'm worried about too many shenanigans.
I'm trying not to spoil it because I really like this character, but like there's supposed to be comedy in with this. Is that what you're saying?
I've never heard that.
I think there is. I think there was some comments about it too.
Ooh,
I thought it was just going to be super dark, edgy, creepy.
Yeah, I thought they were going to do. I thought they were going to do like the Raw story, and then.
Well, I mean, we'll still see what we actually end up getting, but you know, they always sprinkle a little bit of comedy and everything. It doesn't matter, and maybe it doesn't always hit, but for the most part, it's usually not terrible.
Yeah.
Then we got this. We did get the Ms. Marvel trailer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, actually, I'll say this. It's better than the first thing they gave us. It's still not for me. Like, I think if it just reminded me of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and I've never watched it before, but like, I think they're going for that. I had the kids were watching something.
My son has. I can wake him up and we can get the Diary of a Wimpy Kid review if you want.
Have you seen the show, the Enchanto or whatever it is, Pete?
Encanto. Oh God, he's asked me to watch it 100 times, but I was like, not yet, buddy. We'll get to it.
There was a difference between Encanto and the other one. Now they have is Red Panda, and we chose to let the kids watch Encanto.
Oh, no, it's not Red Panda. It is a Red Panda, but it's
yeah. Well,
whatever it's called.
Disney's focusing on that demographic, that area and age group right now, and I think Ms. Marvel fits into that position. And if you look at the past on how Ms. Marvel's or how Diary of a Wimpy Kid did, I mean, it's not, I mean, if you add, it was 70, isn't that what they did?
You think it's going there? I thought I was getting more like a Descendants kind of vibe. Like that's kind of the angle.
I don't know, man. I think they're going for that like prepubescent to hidden puberty type.
I thought they were just going that early, like high school, like that middle school into high school, that 8th, 9th grade. Well, you're like,
I'm saying 6th.
You're going more. The Wimpy Kid, I'm thinking is more like 5th, 6th grade. Like,
yeah. Do you really think so? I think it would. I think you're going a little bit above that, but whatever. Either way, Turning Red. Yes, prepared.
Thank you, Tony.
By the way, that's about a female's menstrual cycle. Just so you guys know before you let your kids watch the TV show.
He already watched it. Like,
enjoy that conversation. So,
I got a different take on this. I think that this is the perfect thing to be a little goofy and wonky. It's not meant for us, and
right.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
I agree. I'm not saying it's going to be bad. What I'm concerned about is that it isn't for us. But in the comic market, most of the people in the market are us. I think they are going to have a negative reaction to like the book. I'm just saying. I was in the CBSI chat. I was talking about like just watch what happens with these books when these men in their 40s start going, oh, what is this?
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely nothing like I mean, it's not a lot of it's like the comic book, but I've already
This shot was.
yeah. But I mean, like the way they're doing it. But I've already seen a lot of people who I think invested in this property already said like, that thing's amazing. I can't wait. And I'm like, you didn't watch the trailer, did you? Like, it is good. Do not get it wrong. It's just not for us. Like, it's not like I haven't been.
I also don't like the Green Lantern comparisons. I don't like the
well, you
her
can't do
powers being
stretchy
from a
people.
thing.
Stretchy doesn't. We all knew that they couldn't do that stretchy thing, right? Because it doesn't look good on. It never looks good on live action. It looks cheesy.
True.
It looks weird. But yeah, I think
I just didn't want her source of power to be from a bracelet or an item. Like I wanted to be.
If we get wrestling grandma that gave her the bracelets, because you know that's where the bracelets came. You know wrestling. You know her grandma.
I know you love wrestling grandma.
Spirit grandma. She had those bracelets on, so that's amazing. Like I love that part. So if they incorporate it, I still think it's gonna be good. But like I'm not gonna go see this in the theater, man.
So you think we're gonna get like a Spaceballs moment where the ring is poppycock, the Schwartz is in you, Lone Star? Like it's like you think that's gonna happen at the end? Her bracelet will break, but she will have the power all along.
I mean, I think that fits into the humor of the movie and would play very well with that demographic. Also, yes, 100%.
Oh boy!
Oh, we got attacked. We're talking about wrestling grandmas, and here they come. Who got it? Anybody?
Yeah, there we go. Somebody got it. I'm just gonna so I don't accidentally boot somebody else like I did last time. Oh boy, that was funny.
That's interesting.
That's a good segue though. We'll move on from Ms. Marvel now.
Yeah. You know you've made it when you start getting hit up from the Russian bots.
Yeah.
All right.
You get hit up with all the sex sites. That's it. So apparently Samuel Jackson is confirming that Martin Freeman's going to be part of Secret Invasion. So we're going to see more of Everett Ross.
I'm cool with that.
I'm fine with. I like Bilbo.
I'm definitely cool with that.
Yeah. Expand, broaden. Just like what's his name? Jimmy Woo showing up on WandaVision. Like I like it when they use like the characters to kind of bridge some of the properties together.
No, it's good. It's good. Glad you got off, Kobe.
This is weird in the sense that I don't know why the composer is going to be directing the Halloween special, but apparently the Batman music composer is going to be directing the Marvel Halloween special, which I know a lot of people have been looking at. I think it's Werewolf by Night.
How many Halloween specials are going to show up on Disney Plus? Because they're having a Star Wars special, they're having a Marvel Halloween special.
What's two?
Well, yeah, but there's something else. I think they had something else.
There's a Guardians Christmas special.
That's Christmas, okay.
Yeah, and then you probably might have a Life Day. Maybe Star Wars will do Life Day again.
They actually, if you watch the scenes, she does do stretchy in the movie. It just isn't as much as like all stretchy, you know what I mean?
Hey, as long as you don't do a nightclub dance scene stretchy like they did in Fantastic Four 2.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was worse than one. Like,
it's gonna be a musical. I hope not.
Oh,
I don't know
musicals.
All right, next up,
finally, Defenders, or the Defenders Saga is what they're calling it, is over on Disney Plus. I checked it today. I looked last night; it wasn't up yet, so it probably hit like 3 a.m. But Defenders are now on Disney Plus, and you have to make a little selection whether you want to allow mature content on your profile or not.
Really?
Yep. So the door is open for
I like that.
like this.
Good.
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm glad they didn't do it. Just put it over on Hulu. So
yes, I'm glad they didn't segregate it. I kind of hope they keep everything contained in one place and broaden their horizons on what Disney is comfortable doing.
Prince said it's gonna be a musical. It's not. That's not even a question, JJ. It's gonna be a musical, is what Prince Zodiac.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that? Is that a?
I don't know what that thing is.
It looks like a pterodactyl made out of.
Oh, it's a hand holding.
Yeah, little kids holding
a toy
that's made out of Play-Doh, right?
An anime character or something at first, like a goose. Maybe it was like a colorful chocobo.
BK's in the house. What's up, BK?
I think this might be the final thing for Disney Plus, but Andor may be coming in August.
There you go, Bruno.
Just by process of elimination, when they were talking about this, saying it was going to follow Ms. Marvel, and now that we have Ms. Marvel's date, which I think was coming in like June, they're playing it out that it would end in August, so that's naturally when Andor might come.
Okay, well, there you go. About time. I think we're all hoping that we're getting excited and
Well, it makes sense. I mean, if it's going to be as long as Andor is supposed to be, because it's going to be what, 12?
Who's the show? Do we know the showrunner on Andor?
I don't actually.
Do we know the producers? I would
Chris-
love to know. Is this something that Kathleen Kennedy's part of?
She's part of it.
Well, yeah, she's part of everything. She's
Well, I know
oversee
she's a
everything.
quote unquote a part of everything, but like she's one of the main hands working on Obi-Wan. You know what I mean? So it's like Obi-Wan is everything else, like Mando and Boba Fett is on like the Favreau Filoni side, and then Obi-Wan is the
She was on every
Kennedy
tape.
side.
No, she's on every. Not to
With
correct.
Chow or whatever her name is.
She was on every table discussion with Dave and John.
Yeah,
and-
she'll be still in the mix, but yeah, I don't know who's going to be the guiding hand though. Like,
Yeah.
if you look at that, because now that we know, like, Bryce Dallas Howard's going to be doing what, Mando 3, which we should be getting end of the year, maybe.
And, oh, here we go. Toby Haynes. Thank you, JJ.
There we go.
I was going to say, just wait for JJ will tell us.
He'll tell us. He'll look it up for us. George Lucas may even chip in. Him and Kathleen Kennedy definitely won't chip in on anything. Hey, Prince, tell your son it's really cool. Tell him I like his sculptures. All right. And then we got this.
There you go.
So what is this? Rock on, pound, thumb rock, one in the stink, fire, heart. Okay, there you go.
Speaking of which, Red Brand trailer for Boys 3. I don't know if you guys saw this, but
It was awesome.
I'm looking forward to it. I like
Yeah.
the show.
I wish I could stop boycotting Amazon, but
You
know,
gotta. You're missing Vox Machina.
I don't have to do anything. Eventually, I'll just start using bootlegs.
Do you not buy anything on Amazon? No.
No. Mm-mm.
Mm.
Nope. Never.
Missing out.
Oh no, I'm doing okay. I got tons of
Missing out. I mean, Vox Machina is just fantastic. Grand Tour is a great show to watch on there. Reacher was a great show.
I hardly have enough time to keep up with what I've
Lord
already.
of the Rings is coming. We got the
Oh, wow.
boys.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you get stuff delivered to your house in like a day. Like you need
Baby's Day out.
deodorant.
Apparently,
Boom.
I mean, I think I can pass on that. I don't know. So, yeah.
Well,
All right.
It still looks good. Plus, I'm happy to see Dean Winchester doing something else. So
I do like
more
the.
Jensen Ackles.
I'm a very big fan of the Winchester brothers.
Moving on. Amazon Prime. I'm talking about Amazon Prime because yes, today I noticed, or I think it was yesterday actually, Spider-Man is actually available now to purchase if you want to purchase it digitally for $20. So you can stream it at home now. A
That
week
is
early.
Such a
'cause I think
great
it was supposed-
avatar. Sinister Titan's avatar is so good, man.
Which one?
So is it gonna stream at home on Prime the whole time?
No, it's just one of those digital. I mean, I put Prime because that's where I found it, but I think if you have any digital service to buy it, you could buy this on a digital service to watch at home.
They're after us today.
I know. I got one.
Matrix Comics, good to see you.
Somebody's getting them, I think. So
Yeah, they do. Remember at my Ace Hardware, they sell comics also, so they sell everything there. I don't need to go to Amazon.
hardware. That's just weird.
Yeah, it is weird, but it's what they do.
But anyway, so Spidey's
Same.
now available at home, and we'll be getting Batman in like a month.
Yep.
It's 45 days, so whenever it came out, 45 days later, Batman will be able to be watched. At
I
home.
like that. I'm cool with that.
Me
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
I like that kind of that setup.
That's a great way to do it.
But I think that's why all those the DC movies got pushed.
Really?
Why to give that 45 days?
Yeah, because I think the Warner Brothers said, "Hey, we're gonna do this 45-day model through 2022." And they said, "Oh shit, look how much Batman's making. We're gonna lose out making money. Let's not have any of our other movies do that." So
Yeah.
I think that's why everything got pushed till next year. Personally, that's my gut feeling.
You might be right. I mean, because a lot of stuff was weird how the stuff was in the can and not coming out. You know what I mean?
And I think it's because they were, oh, we don't want to throw money away.
Yeah, fair enough.
But we'll see. One last thing I think for streaming, DMZ is starting tomorrow. I didn't finish this series. I do remember liking it at first.
Yeah.
What was it? Was it
Brian Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian Wood.
I
Yeah,
don't know
amazing
how
series.
they changed it so much with Rosario Dawson as being like the star, and I don't know. But this is starting tomorrow on HBO Max. So if you're
And the
into
trailer
it,
didn't
go
look
check it out.
bad.
For those that missed it, make sure we have it linked below. Make sure you're going to McClay's new channel. Prince Zodiac. Are the comics at Ace Hardware? No, they are not newsstands. It's like they just maybe I might have to videotape the Ace Hardware. It's like you go in the back and there's like a little covert area and they've got like comics set up back there. Just like it'd be like 8x8 comic book area, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that one time.
See, Fred Bruno knows what's up.
Yeah, friend.
Telling you, go watch.
Aggie, come on already, man.
Hey, she is beautiful. I will say that I met her 2006 San Diego Comic-Con, 2006 or 2005. She was buying trades of Walking Dead from Tony Moore and Robert Kirkman's booth. And she was standing right next to me, and like nobody was bothering her, nothing. And she was fucking gorgeous, man. Absolutely beautiful.
I can see that.
Did you roll your tongue back in your mouth, or did you?
No. Funny, bro. I was talking to Tony Moore's wife because I was buying art. I had been talking with Tony Moore and his wife for like 2 weeks before San Diego, and I'm like, hey, "Do you have any Battle Pope art?"
Oh, and yeah, right. You do love Battle Pope.
I was going through art books, and she's like, "Are you buying?" And Rosario Dawson was there, and she was talking to Tony, and I was going through the art, and she's like, "Is that Walking Dead art?" Because I was looking at the Walking Dead pages. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm looking for Battle Pope stuff. And she's like, what's Battle Pope? You know? And I was like, you know, he started talking to her and this and that. And I should have bought the damn Walking Dead art instead of the Battle Pope art.
It's for you, though. It's for you.
Yeah.
Think of it that way. It's for you.
Yeah.
It's all right.
You want to sell it if you had the Walking Dead art.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
No, what you should have done was just like bought her the Walking Dead art.
Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right, brother.
That's really what
Why?
Huh?
Just because,
Why?
man.
She has plenty of money.
Yeah, no, but like, hey, let's go chat about this over at a table.
How often do you get? Yeah, exactly.
Well, I guess.
Play. He puts the hair back in a ponytail. Pulls up the beard real quickly. You guys
going off the rails. I'm taking that picture down.
That's all I'm saying.
We're gonna get some manly talk because we got some tack show wrestling coming up with some
wrestling.
Well, we already kind of touched on it, but we will just not to bring things down again. But yeah, so we got Scott Hall here. We've already kind of covered.
Hey yo,
but
he was good.
He was.
The ladder match is good. Lopez brought that up. That was great. Him converting over, like a lot of guys. The internet didn't ruin anything back then. Whenever they came back, I mean, if you didn't do the Outsiders in the Wolfpack. Still had Razor. I mean, Razor in itself was.
Well, he brought Hogan back.
Yeah, because Hogan and them thought he was so good. I mean, he just tried to ride.
Well, no, with the whole NWO thing like that, he's
saying
everybody else
greatest time in wrestling. There. That and the time right before it, like those two. Oh my god,
that was it. Like when so Razor was great because like if you think about the Intercontinental Championship at that point was starting to take a dip, right? You had just gone through this premier time where you had the Mach, you had gotten Steamboat was there, and all those guys were kind of like getting to the pass point, right? And then you had to get something, and Razor came in, and then you had like the Razor, the back end of Jake, you had Mr. Perfect, which I mean, just to have that type of guy in there was excellent. And then after that, Hogan was on the back end of his super, I mean, you were getting all that stuff on the back end, and Hogan, people know this, like Hall and Nash were originally over at WCW. And then when when Hogan saw how great they were, that's what made him leap. Because he's like, crap, they're more popular than I am at this moment. I can have a sec. I mean, the one thing about Hogan, yeah, dude, he can't move that well. His mic skills are decent.
He needed a new angle. He needed a new shtick. Like, the Hulkamaniacs, that had run its course. He needed that.
And Scott Hall said it the best, like, being the bad guy is the best role to play. And all those NWO guys were playing bad guys and they were having fun doing it. Yeah. Hell yeah, Lopez.
But you're right with the bad guy. I mean, we just talked about with the Batman movie. They were the best part of the movie. Like everybody loves the bad guy.
That was it. Like he made the bad guy the best. Like the best. When you think about bad guys that you actually cheered for, Mach originally was a bad guy I cheered for, and then Hall took that spot and just ran with it and made an even badder guy more lovable. I mean, who didn't cheer for Razor Ramon to give people the Razor's Edge?
Yeah.
I mean, who here didn't do the Razor's Edge?
Yeah.
Who here hasn't done the Razor's Edge to somebody? You know what I mean? Like you've given everybody an elbow drop from the top. You're probably giving everybody a leg drop, and you're definitely giving everybody the Razor's Edge, and maybe a powerbomb / DDT.
Yeah. Powerbomb / DDT.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's it. I mean, that's the list. There you go.
Over the
next
shoulder
item is
boulder
also
holder.
kind of a bummer.
What'd you say, Brian?
Over the shoulder boulder holder. Cheech and Chong.
I don't know if you guys saw,
Wow.
but yeah, Big E broke his neck on SmackDown
Ooh.
Friday.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, we saw it live. Like my wife, I was watching. Well, my wife was kind of watching it. She was like, "Ooh!" Like when we watched it, we knew it was bad when we saw it. But yeah, he broke his neck. Luckily, no surgery needed. But he did break like a C1, C6, so he'll probably be out for a while if he ever comes back. But no surgery needed, and he has full motion and all that stuff. So luckily, he made it through that way. But yeah, it was just rough.
That sucks.
Belly to belly, he just outside of the ring, he just landed right on his head, like right on his neck.
What was it? Dieseldorf or whatever. He had another one. Like, is Big E going to come out of this from what we hear or whatever?
Well, like again, it's really going to depend on him if he wants to risk it. I mean, plenty of guys have come back from the neck, injuries. Like Edge came back from a neck injury after 9 years. Austin came back. Daniel Bryan came back. Like
there was the outside one. Was it
on him?
Dieseldorfer? Wasn't that the guy's name? What was his name? He used to play football. He was a linebacker, and then he ended up going in there, and he was looking pretty good. And he never.
I don't remember, but I mean, plenty of people have been taken out because of neck. I mean, the female side Paige hasn't come back yet off of her neck injury. It depends. It just kind of depends on how this plays out. Luckily, like I said, he didn't have surgery. There was no spinal cord damage yet that they noticed. It's just, but he did break his neck. And
I will say this: medical science nowadays is bonkers amazing, and
it is.
I've personally seen some crazy stuff be done. And if at any time, was a quote unquote time for him to make it through this, it's definitely now.
Yeah.
Like they could probably put in some something in there and
put in a go kart and get him out of there.
Yep. Give him some tussin.
Yeah, rub some tussin on it.
Yeah. That'll help.
Oh, wow.
But again, I hope to see Big E return. He's one of the good ones.
Yeah. Yeah. That's always tough. I know. I remember when Draws got in. I was like, ew. All right.
This one's for Marco.
Hey!
WWE wants the Steiner brothers in the Hall of Fame this year.
I would agree. Speaking of tag teams, Razor was a great tag team person too. And Steiner's, I don't know if you get better than Steiner, also from the great state of Michigan, the Steiner brothers. I don't think, you get much better. And Rick's son, by the way, is absolutely amazing.
He is pretty good.
And I really like Scotty. I mean, I think Scotty was great. And then when we went to Big Papa Pump, it was a little crazy.
Well,
they definitely are lunatics. I mean, there's legendary stories of them out here. You definitely couldn't be doing what they were doing back in the day. But I can't defend any of their actions, to be honest with you. But they're crazy. I mean, they're crazy. They're literally crazy. So that's cool, though.
But we'll see if they actually go.
Ron Simmons the other day. That was Ron. We brought up the Steiners at that con, and I was like, yeah, Ron, the Steiners, the same people, like toughest guys, who I was like, Ron's right up there with the Steiners and them, and Ron's like, he goes, yeah, but Scotty's crazy. Yeah, Scotty's crazy. Yeah, no shit. Big Papa Puff's a little off his rocker. They at one point pulled out and started shooting at Cornette in was Cornette? He was
Jim Cornette?
Yeah, he was in a car and they came into a party store. Ricky flashed to them, but yeah, there's something else, man. Those two are lunatics. Unfortunately, that's like a lot of the wrestlers that come out of Michigan. You had George the Animal Steel, who was a wrestling coach down the way. He's a lunatic, or was. You got these two loonies. You know what I mean? Nash's sister looks exactly like him. She's kind of a loony. Like, yeah. Anyways, all right. Up next.
Our final bit of wrestling news is just kind of a speculation that, Cody is free agent right now. That I think he's going to show up at WrestleMania, and I think he's probably going to wrestle Seth Rollins. I mean, I think that's just how they're going to do it. It just makes too much sense not to at this point.
That's a good point. If Scott killed DDP, we wouldn't have had Jake Snake and Scott Hall for I don't think anybody cares about this guy or the tattoo on his neck. This is why wrestling sucks.
When did he get that tattoo on his neck?
About a year.
When he went to AEW, I think, like right around that time.
It's
his American Nightmare logo. He put it on his neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the tattoo on the neck.
It's kind of
but
weird to have that's the only tattoo on him is that neck tattoo. And like
the
if
thing
you're
on his,
gonna have
he
a
got
neck
something written on
tattoo,
his, I can't remember what's written on his chest.
like if I see a neck tattoo, I want to see the rest of like your whole body tattooed at least. You don't just put on a neck tattoo.
That's true. That's not the first place you go.
Yeah.
I listen to Corny too, Joe. I like Corny. He's funny.
But yeah, that's what I think we're gonna get though. I think we're getting these two.
The thing nobody wants or nobody asked for. There you go.
Oh, it'll be good.
No,
Seth Rollins can work a match.
I don't disagree with that. Seth Rollins is okay. Yeah, he's pretty good. For what you got now.
Yeah, I'm just saying he can make anybody look good.
That's what I'm saying. These are guys that would be in the Intercontinental Division. These guys couldn't hold us. Would you rank either two of these guys in any light against Mach, against Mr. Perfect, against Steamboat, against
it's different though. You're talking about things that I remember from when I was like a kid. Now I'm gonna get that nostalgia fact. It's not fair.
Just
it's
go
not a fair comparison in my head.
No, go pop on a tape and watch the two. You know what I mean? Like you had to have some moxie. You had to be good, not just a worker in the ring.
I'm not saying he's just a worker. I'm just saying he's not going to be your. He's not facing the big guys of the Brock. He did beat Brock Lesnar and he has beaten Roman Reigns.
Come on,
I'm just saying
he's the worst of the roads, dude.
I'm not talking about Cody. I'm not talking about Cody Rhodes. I'm defending Seth Rollins.
Listen, Dusty, it is. We're about to have some bad times, boys and girls. Is a lot way better than anything Cody's ever done.
I'm still waiting for you to bring the Dusty back. You got to do the Dusty intro.
Bad time. I should have done. I couldn't do it. Yeah, no. Honky Tonk, right? Rick Rude. Yeah, don't forget.
Right, well, let's not get off the rails to continue with the wrestling. We're already 50 minutes.
All right, go ahead.
All right, just a little bit on toys. Not a lot on toys for this week, but this is a pretty cool figure.
Oh yeah.
That they got. It's apparently back in stock at GameStop. Sentinel. Why did I say Sentai? Sentinel Miles Morales. This thing's expensive. Like it's $80. I mean, almost $90.
Well, it comes with extra costumes and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, it's got a ton. Like I know you got to like you can do a bunch of poses here, but yeah, it has a bunch of extra pieces here. You see a couple of heads, legs, jacket. Like you can do a bunch with this. But
yeah, that's awesome, man. I think that is great.
It does look really cool.
Got like the Jordans with
it.
Yeah,
the Jordan. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, man, I'd be all over this. I might actually buy one of those. It's
up right now if you want to spend $87.99. GameStop has it back in stock because apparently it's sold out for a bit.
Yeah, that would be cool to just have posed and just like in the way it has it on the first thing you showed, man. I love.
There's also
that
a little. I didn't get a picture of it. There's also a little stand that would hold it up if you want like an airborne pose. It's like a little clip thing that'll hold them up in the air.
How big is it? Was about like 4 inches,
legend
5
sized.
Legend size. Nice.
I think
perfect.
So. I looked about that.
I think that's perfect. I think that's awesome. I'm such a big Miles fan. I know the recent news came out that Will Smith Jr. is going to play him, and I don't know if I like that, but
yeah, that's why I skipped it.
My want for Miles is so heavy that I'm almost like, oh, okay, I'll run with it. But I'm such a fan of his design and everything about that costume right there is great.
Exactly, which is why I'm so mad at what they're doing in the comics with that new. I hate that costume.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
I
like this. This is kind of like got that Raza cover feel with it.
Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, definitely. Because you can mix it. You can kind of reenact. You can kind of like put that together with these pieces.
Yep. Yeah.
Do you got another Spidey thing? I know Dom on our Star Wars show was talking about these soda pops, the pops from the soda cans.
Yeah.
Apparently they're gonna have the Japanese Spider-Man in one of these soda cans, and
ooh, that's interesting.
They're gonna have a glowing one is the Chase. So the Chase figure will be a glowing one.
Dom talked about these soda things last week on the
that's what I just said. That's what made me. I took notice of it once I saw it.
Yeah,
and they sell out fast. Like you can't if you see them. Like you think card lines are bad, Brian? Where people are when what's their names drop off the cards at stores, these pop things hit. Like people are pushing people out of the way.
Yeah, somebody I can't remember who it was, but somebody was talking about these and basically said that like one of their comic stores that they go to gave them one, and these things got so popular that they're like they were talking to him. They're like, "Hey, do you have that to give back to me?" Like,
give it back.
Yeah,
we like you, but not that much.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when I saw a table and it would last about 3 days, and then after that they got so popular. Like I was like, it sounds like the
Yeah, I
dumbest.
haven't seen these in the store. I mean, they're probably gone by the time I get there.
I saw them at an LCS. They had them, and then they haven't had them since.
I like that they have chase figures.
It does make it interesting. It definitely would liven things up when you have a
This
chase.
happens, I would think this is terrible if they do this. Jaden Smith as Miles.
Oh yeah, we talked about
Yeah, no
when
go.
you were away.
Taking a peek. That would be horrible.
Don't want that. That's why I didn't put it in the news. I didn't put that in the news. I just don't want to talk about it. I don't want to propagate that idea.
Yeah, these are up for. These are up for F. Is he saying these are part of Free Comic Book Day?
They might
maybe.
have something they're giving away.
Yeah,
I
well, I
wouldn't be
mean,
surprised.
these are part of Free Comic Book Day 2022.
Okay. There you go.
I wonder what the base price on these are. You know, because like Free Comic Book Day, the comics aren't free; they're like 10 cents a piece.
Yeah. Well, not everything also released on Free Comic. Oh no, I'm thinking of Local Comic Shop Day. Sorry, I was confusing in my head. Local Comic Shop Day.
I agree with Joe's dueling. I think a no name should play Miles or somebody that we don't really know much of.
Yeah, we're not thinking of.
Yeah,
kind of like they did with Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I don't want a preconceived notion of.
Plus, everybody's been throwing out his name for since Miles started.
Yeah,
Dad probably's been throwing out his name all the time.
Yeah,
and plus, I didn't see the Karate Kid because it wasn't the Karate Kid because he was studying Kung Fu. So why did they call it the Karate Kid? Why did they call it the Kung Fu Kid?
Yeah,
it made no sense.
Yeah. It was
Anyway, Legos. Not a lot of Legos. This is just like a rumored piece, but I would buy it if they made a DeLorean.
No, Dom, I'm asking what it costs, not MSRP. I'm asking what it costs to buy, like wholesale. All right, here we go. Because Dom said the thing was $12.99 to $14.99 for those soda pop cans.
Oh, okay, for the pricing.
Lego DeLorean.
If they made this is a rumored piece. This is not announced yet, but I would buy it if they made it. I like the DeLorean. I got my Transformer DeLorean right behind me. So I would buy it if they made it.
Is this one of the ideas that you can vote for?
No, it wasn't an idea. It just said rumor. So I think it's something else they're working on the back end that they were just it kind of snuck out there. So we'll see. And they're looking at this old castle to bring this back.
I had that
anniversary set.
100% had that. I probably still have it.
No lie. My son brought, because I had just gotten the other one. You know the one in this series that has the entrance ramp that raises up, that it splits. So he was going that to rebuild it, and he goes, "Dad, you need to buy this for me if you could. I'll be really good." And I was like, "I'm not. There's no shot. Like it's too expensive. Like I'm not buying it for you." He's like, "Come on." I was like, "They don't make it anymore." So he's going to be very excited about this news. Very, very excited.
I told my parents because I remember they gave me this, and I was like, "Fucking this is this. I want the space stuff. I don't want this stuff. I want the space stuff." But I played with it. I played the hell out of it.
Yeah, well,
I had all these sets.
Only thing about this 90th anniversary is that they might be doing a Lion King theme on this castle, which makes no sense to me because there's no castle in Lion King. But
what? Should do Game
maybe
of
it's just I don't know. That's just the way the headline read, and when I was reading the thing, they were talking about it. It might be. I just feel like somebody might have gotten their
that doesn't make sense.
The only thing that sucks about this set is the archer guys, like those, the helmets eventually would split right here.
Yeah,
like that thing is.
That's what you were. No, the thing I didn't like about the archer guys is they always had to hold the bow and arrow wrong because you couldn't hold the bow and arrow inside their arm. You had to have the string go on the outside and it didn't fit inside. That's what always bothered me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Legos are cool. Sneakers. I know Marco hates when I cover the sneakers, but there's a couple that I felt like I had to put in here.
Lion Heart, maybe. Good point, Sticks. Maybe it was the lion.
Exactly. I'm thinking like as a lion heart, and there's plenty of lions in the.
This nonsense.
Flag, come on, Reebok Ghostbuster shoes. I mean, they kind of look like.
Can you pump them up?
That would be cool.
Yeah, like that back thing, it pumps up.
That would be cool if
they glow. Apparently, they're going to glow, and they're going to cost $200.
Jeez,
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, at least it's better than some of them that look like crap that cost $200. At least
Power Rangers fans, because we're going to have some Power Ranger sneakers too.
What does this have to do with Power Rangers? It's just red.
It looks like Lord Zed. Yeah.
Oh, bad guy.
Okay. Yeah, and these are all bad guy. I think they have a Rita Repulsa.
Ooh, that is ugly.
Shoe of some kind. And I didn't do a close up on the other one, but here's the three together.
The one on the right doesn't look bad.
It's like I can't remember his name. It's like Repulsor or Repulsor.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just some.
I
But
don't
these
know.
were all like
Yeah.
in the $150 to $200 kind of range too, like depending on the shoe. I just didn't put the prices up because I was like, I don't feel like cutting it for all three. But you get the idea. Power
Yep.
Rangers.
Daily.
And then we got some more South Park. If you follow South Park, which I did for a while, but then honestly, I just couldn't after a while. I mean, it's been 25 years. So I don't remember Awesome-O, but Awesome-O the robot is getting a pair of sneakers.
Is South Park still on?
Yes.
Those
Really?
Towley sneakers are awesome. I would love to have one of those. I think that those are cool.
These
I wouldn't
are,
wear them, but
this is like a cardboard box robot character that
Uh-huh.
Cartman came up with. So that's why they have this kind of look. $110, which I guess isn't terrible considering
and those
the other
aren't
ones are
bad
like
looking.
200.
Yeah, those aren't bad
But-
looking.
Yeah, if you look on the box, there's Awesome-O. Like I said, I'm just not up on my South Park stuff, but it looks like maybe it's from that the video game, the Lord of the Rings type of Marvel stuff that they were doing.
Good.
Maybe something.
Yep. New XD art on tonight. Okay. Awesome.
And then the last ones, I just think these are just cool. So I put these in here. These are the Jackie Robinson
Those are
75th
cool.
anniversaries. They just look cool too. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having these. I like the blue. Like the blue is a nice color to me. And
I don't like the laces, but everything else looks dope.
well, you get that baseball kind of look. It's got kind of the baseball look to the
No, I agree. The laces kind of throw it off.
Maybe, but I mean, I like the text that's in the background. You get the 42 on the side, which is also a nice touch.
The different type thing on the swoosh, the different material on the
another
swoosh. that looks
another
dope.
fabric, another texture, and then there's an extra swoosh up the
yeah.
front, which is not normally on a dunk. So that's also a nice little extra.
Nice.
I don't know. I like them, but there's no pricing on these yet. It's just something they're gonna be coming out with. But I thought it was fun to kind of show. So
That's probably
That's
the best shoe you showed all day.
I know. Well, the other one, I do anything if it's movie related or like that's the kind of stuff I'm gonna put up here, just because it's kind of fun to look at them. And we just got a couple things for the comics, and we'll wrap up the news. We always wrap it up with comic news. The first being Marco's favorite Action Comics 1 sold at auction here.
So stupid.
Dan the man has been posting about this over and over again. So,
well, look, it's number 1.
Yeah.
You know what they should have done with that? They should put that on a card and offer it in as like a 1 of 1 in a card set.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, for like the break, that would be.
Yeah. It would have made more sense because having a slab for something this big.
This looks like something that Dinesh is part of. What's going on here?
The empty case.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
This is bad. This is what happens when you start grading single pages and stuff like that. You get this stuff. So.
Yeah, they shouldn't do that. It's getting out of control, especially considering they're so behind on grading regular stuff. So.
And how much? I forget how much this sold for. It sold for a grip.
7,000.
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh, just for this tiny cutout. I mean, I get it. It's still a piece of history, but it's literally a piece.
I bet you I wouldn't be surprised if somebody bought it to do that with it. You know what I mean? Like if Upper Deck bought it or somebody bought it to put it as a card, like that's actually pretty cool.
That would have been cool.
I hope that's what it is, because otherwise it's silly.
It is silly. But the thing I'd be worried about is looking at other comics that came out around the same time as Action 1 that might have had this same font used. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know they encapsulated it and said, yes, it's Action 1, but who's to be 100% certain they didn't find some weird Dell book or something? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, just some other book that they... It's Action. Look, blue. But anyway.
Yeah, bad idea is not I'm not a fan of that company. So
a bunch of Pride variants released that they kind of announced. Some of them connect, which is kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. Maybe in spirit more than in actuality as far as connecting, but I don't know.
That Iceman looks weird.
Iceman looks really weird.
Everything else
got
looks
like
good.
Beard in the ice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this cap.
Oh yeah, that cap's not good.
I don't like the cap.
Yeah. Who was the last person? What's going on?
I don't know, but I do like this Valkyrie. Apart from the background.
I was looking at Chavez. Right. That's what I was looking at. I was like, yeah, Chavez looks good.
Yeah, well, I didn't do a close up on Chavez because there was on the first one, but Valkyrie wasn't too bad. And weird eyebrow Dakin.
That's not bad. It's not terrible. I wouldn't buy it, but it's not terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, for X-Men 12, Luciano Vecchio cover there on that last one, but I don't know, interesting. So
Who's
that's what I
that
put it in
character in between Iceman and America Chavez?
It's Mystique's girlfriend.
Destiny.
Oh yeah,
I think
I
I
forgot
Destiny,
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on, the Hellfire Gala one shot will introduce yet another new X-Men team.
Oh yeah.
Whoever it might be, as we can guess, it's going to be these two.
I'm just stoked that we're getting those two back together. Like that's how it should be. Cyclops is a pussy when he's not with her.
That is true.
Yeah.
But at least she's tough. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
we get a little bit of magic back there, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
what do you notice about your magic?
She'll be in the underworld. So
That's not what I noticed.
What? Oh, hold on. Do I got to close up it?
Symbiote type
What's
stuff.
with this weird spike
Oh,
here in this area?
That's her hip.
Out of here. That's a hip.
Yeah, that's her hip.
I know it's a hit, but it's still odd placement.
Yeah, it
You
is.
know, just
She looks
think it
badass with
through.
those horns and that thing on her face.
She's gonna go back to being the Demon Queen. This is gonna be
Yeah,
yeah, and it looks like we're getting X-23
that's cool. We
in a
need
different
that.
look. Like this is interesting, a different look
Yeah.
for her.
This might just be the cover. Who's in the?
And that might be, is that Sync or
That might be the guy. Is that the guy who was in Black Panther? Gentle? Is that
it
Gentle?
might be Gentle. I was thinking it
Yeah.
could be Gentle. It could be the dude from the Inhumans. Like I said, I think. Well, yeah, no, he was an Inhuman, so he wouldn't be there.
That's interesting.
Well,
I'm just there's too many X-Men books, man.
There's going to be.
They need to cut it back down again. Any of the Magic Spawn stuff though, I'd like. So I'm excited about that. So I think this might happen for a couple of us because Brian likes the White Queen with Cyclops, and
I do too.
I love that Marco's like me, and he still calls her Magique.
I just call her Magic.
Of course, it is magic, but when we were kids, like it had that Russian name thing
Yeah,
with
it's
it,
true.
you know.
And Captain Britain is assembling another team.
I saw
another
this.
team.
This looks good.
So Knights of X. It is a kind of a squad. I wouldn't mind checking these, this crew out with Lockheed.
Gambit, like it. Who else do we got over there? Who's
Betsy
the elf?
Braddock.
Oh, is it Pixie?
No,
So
that's Betsy Braddock.
Yeah, well, Braddock is Captain Marvel.
Okay. No, I'm saying the blonde-haired girl. The blonde-haired girl with the elf ears. Who is it?
That might be Pixie.
It could. No, because she has like pink hair.
Is that Lockheed all grown up or something?
I think
What's
it's
that?
Lockheed back there.
Yeah.
That's interesting. He's a
That means
big badass dragon now.
Place probably. And what's on the opposite end? Oh,
I don't know who this is supposed to be back here either.
I think that wasn't that one of the chicks from the 10X or the Sword of X or.
Oh, it could be. Yeah.
Oh, I just popped that screen off. By the way, make sure you're also following Jedi Johnson on the Instagrams. He just got an interesting package in today. That's going to be a funny unwrapping. All right.
Interesting package, huh?
Yeah,
but that's it. That's all I got for us this week. I know we went over an hour doing the news here, but we did spend a lot of time talking about Scott Hall.
So since Brian was in the bad guy thing, I think Brian was on the back end. That's why I was saying, like, I think he was. Sync is the bald dude. Yes,
It is Sync. All right.
I don't know, guys. Repair Tectonia. We'll pull that one out. Maybe we'll review some of that X stuff because we were planning on getting to X-Men and it's taken us a month to get there.
Well, we got
that's how it goes. The dragon from isn't the Jubilee Kid is dragon from in other worlds. So okay. We'll see if that's the case. We will see if that's the case.
Yeah, we'll
Jubilee has a dragon kid.
What? I guess.
I thought she was a vampire. Wasn't she a vampire for a while?
Yeah, this stuff's so weird, man. It's all over the place.
Right. I mean, I don't know.
Well, dude, don't you remember? She was the last X-Man.
Yeah.
When Bishop showed up, he's like, Jubilee, the last X-Man.
With M. Professor M or Mr. M or whatever.
Mr. M, yeah. God, that was so good, dude. That would actually, if they do that as a cartoon series, kind of like they do the the Batman cartoon series, that would be kind of cool.
I remember specking on that Mr. M character because they were touting him as like one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel universe for a while, and he was a weird character. That was back when No More Mutants was going on.
JP Bachbreaker.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, that was it. He really was, and they actually kind of they brought him back, and then they kind of left it open ended too, because he's not technically supposed to be able to die. So we don't know where technically he is. He could be a Force Ghost. Who knows?
All right, I'm gonna go take a leak. I'll be right back.
All right, cool. Let's start.
What do we want to do next?
Come on.
I was gonna see with Brian, but it's all right. We'll just start ranking. If Brian's got to leave soon, we'll do I know he really wants to do the box break, but we'll start off with what do we have? We've got the ranking system in the box break. Is that what we got left?
Yes, it's just those two things. We kept it simple today.
Let's get through the rankings and then we'll get to the box break. We're gonna try to keep this one at 2 hours, guys, because it's been a long week already.
It has been a long week.
All right, so this week we've already done Moon Knight. So I took the Moon Knight books that we've already kind of ranked before, pulled out the top 10 that we had from there, and then we're going to go against Morbius. So we're trying to do another team up, Moon Knight versus
Little battle.
Little battle. Let you guys be a little bit more conscious with some of the books. Now, listen, with the Moon Knight ones, I took out the variants because Pete is going to do a special later on, both on variants for Morbius and for Moon Knight. So make sure you're subbed here. Make sure you got the thumbs up. Hit the bell notification, that whole good stuff. See what you do,
I realized I already had like a whole deck ready for the forgotten variants that was focused on Moon Knight. I was like, I got it already. I just got to do it.
We did that box break 3 weeks ago with the Marvel box, and that actually afforded us a whole nother box.
Yes, that Ghost Rider. If you watched the box break last time, that Cosmic Ghost Rider holofoil card, I sold it on eBay for $135 and bought another box with the proceeds. So we're gonna open another box.
Perfect. And he pulled an auto from Kate's with.
I'm jealous.
Store, very good.
I wanted a sketch. That's what I was hoping. I was hoping to get a sketch.
Jedi, we just told you everybody to follow you because I saw that box you just sent me. Stop sending me messages during shows, but brother, I'm praying for you. I am praying for you. That doesn't look like whatever's inside of it made it. Spoiler alert. Okay,
I didn't see the picture of that. Well,
start off. We have to have Pete look up a couple of books too.
What do you mean?
Brian, you gonna hang out for another hour? Because if you're gonna hang out, we'll go through our ranking system. If you're not, we'll get to a box break real quickly. Usually we do the tier. Have you done tier lists with us before?
No, I haven't. I've seen you guys do it though.
Yeah, so you know the gist of it. We might have to have you look up the prices on these now, Pete. Yeah, so we're gonna do Moon Knight versus Morbius. We'll roll into it, and if what
do I need to look up? What are you talking about?
Oh, because I want to see. I think Morbius has got some interesting undervalued books at this point that might.
I see what I was like. What are you talking about? Look up. I already got that picture. They're there.
Here's always for superior. Trash is always for trash. We probably won't get any trash in this lot. We shouldn't, but you never know. The chat gets the vote, and usually they end up winning. And usually, whatever way we think this shit's going to go, it doesn't go.
Yes, it does. It always goes sideways.
Start off with Brian. Start off on the Moon Knight side, or should I start off on the Morbius side?
I'm always going to pick Moon Knight.
Very good. That is my favorite too. So here we will go, and remember how expensive this book is currently. That can play into the factoring of where you put it on the list. But the Grail of Grails.
I don't know if I need to tell this story again.
Wolverine, where you could have bought it for $1 and you passed.
No, it was 30. The dude wanted $35 and the guy was haggling with him for 30. And I'm like, I'll give you 35 for it.
Yeah, I think at that point
I didn't jump in. The guy was doing his thing. I was just waiting for him to pass.
I think when it gets that bad, you just go, listen, that's kind
This was before. Also, to be completely clear, this was a couple of years ago. This was before the book really popped. It wasn't the greatest copy. It was mid-grade at best. At the time, it was maybe an $80 book. So it's not like, I'm getting a $300 book for $30. It was like an $80 book at the time. So it is what it was. Like,
I don't know. You guys all know Brian Smith always shows up when we do the con reviews. And you've heard the story of the Rogue book before where he had gotten, it was $100 and that was before that thing popped. And I said, you either buy this shit for $100 or I'm going to kick you in the butt and I'm going to buy it for $100. And I feel that's fair game. Like if somebody's giving a dealer a hard time and the price is right, you just say, listen, do you want it for that or not? Because if you don't, I'm going to take it for that. And if the person gets mad at it, they should get mad. Now, if you're trying to negotiate a deal over somebody's back and go up on top of them, that's a different story. You don't do that. All right. Are we putting it in S still, guys? I mean, this is a very, very pricey book. Very pricey book.
I see what Eric is saying.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't go to B because of that. If you want to argue the price is out of hand, I could see an argument to A, but I don't know. I still kind of feel like this is still, regardless, this is the book that people.
Well, now that we have the news out of England being the show being bonkers, I mean, this thing has always been a cult classic. This character, anyhow, like a lot of comic. Brian, you've been a fan. Me and Brian have got tons of the same taste in comics.
This book has always been that book that's like always in the hot list back in Wizard days. always like, remember they would do the hot list for like vintage books, like older books. It was, this book was always in it. And to be honest, it's not really that great of a cover.
Oh,
it really isn't. It really isn't. But it has always been that book that everybody's like, the next one to pop is this. The next one to pop is this. So, I mean, I wouldn't put it in an S, but I may put it in an A.
I will say this about the cover. The first 4 Moon Knight books, this is, I would argue, this is the second best cover out of them. We'll see.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We got a couple.
You got an A, Brian? Okay, put an A. I think a lot of people have it.
I mean, it is still the book, so I can see the S argument, but I think it's A+ is kind of like that border that it's, and it's only the price holding it back because it is so expensive.
So this
So
is
expensive.
I'll do Moon Knight, then I'll go down to Morbius, and here we go.
That's not Morbius. Oh, another Moon Knight.
So we're doing Spotlight. You know, you got a great artist. You got a great cover.
This is another one. I got a story. I think I told this one too.
There's a really tough variant for this. The 40-cent variant or 30-cent variant, right? Isn't there a price variant on this one?
Yeah, there's a pence because it was at my shop and I thought about buying it, but instead I bought the Stephen Platt and I figured I'd come back next week and I get these later, and then it was gone. It was in a box. It wasn't like on the wall. It was in a box. Like, who's going to flip through this box and get this book?
Covers.
I'll get it next week.
Right.
Whoops.
Where they tried to price variants, different covers. Is it though? Oh, C. Wow.
I'd put it in B.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah.
It's his first solo. Like, well, outside.
No, it is solo comic book. Yeah.
Comic book form solo.
A, B. What'd you guys say? There's
some B. Like, I'm kind of in the B.
S, B, B. I think we could put in B. I'm actually surprised that you guys were gonna go with B because that's where I was at. And that's all low. B, O, B. We got it. All right, we're being it. Let's swing down now. Since we went big with that, let's start off big with this. 101. And now we're just talking about the regular. We're not talking about the second print. We're not talking about the newsstand, but 101.
Well, they were all newsstands back then, weren't they?
No, didn't they have one that was the
Yeah, they have a second print. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, they have the second print that's like silver.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I think this is at least an A. At the very least, it's an A.
Yeah.
The 6-armed Spider-Man is like, a lot of people forget like that is in this. They just think Morbius, but the 6-armed Spider-Man story is a classic story. Even when you get to like the animated series type stuff, that was such a big. So a lot of people grew up, watching the animated series, Morbius stuff and the 6-armed Spider-Man stuff. So I think that alone gives it at least A. And being a first appearance, I mean, I would put it in A.
Other books of this, even of this era, like you get Punisher out there and stuff like that. Like how expensive those are compared to this. It's got multiple stuff going for it, by the way.
Yeah.
By the way, I'll tell you this about it. Your feelings on whatever the trailer is one thing, but Jared Leto is going to get chicks to go. Is that the Jared Leto, right? That's the kid.
Yes, that is the actor.
Yeah. That dude, the only thing I know about it is chicks think he's hot. That's the one thing I know about that guy.
He's got a cult that follows him.
Wait a minute, was he in So-Called Life?
Yeah.
So I know 2 things about him. He was in So-Called Life, great show, and chicks love him.
Frozen embryos, bro.
He was in Fight Club too. Don't forget, he was in Fight Club.
I remember the first time I saw what's his band called?
Was it his band? Is it
30 Seconds to Mars? First time I saw 30 Seconds to Mars, there was like 5 people in the crowd, and me and Keith just kept yelling out, "Frozen embryos! Frozen embryos!" That was the name of the band in My So-Called Life. He got so mad, and then we told him that he was in my favorite. I told him he was in my favorite movie, and he's like, "Oh, what was that drug movie?" He's like, "Oh, that movie." I'm like, "No, dude, American Psycho, bro."
Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah, he's like, "Requiem for a Dream." Don't tell me it's Requiem for the Dream. I'm like, "No, American Psycho, bro." And he totally flipped. He was like super cool with us. He gave us a bunch of merch to give out to our friends. So he's a cool dude. I always pull for him.
So there's a lot of S's going on the chat, and this is where I think it might get S. Pete, can we please look at the price?
I already have it. I'm looking at it.
Give me the price on this currently.
Well, there's some raws right now. They're looking at like 500, but there's an auction going on. It's only a $215 with 3 days left. Auction with less than 2 days left, and this is like solid copies. I mean, they're kind of mid-grade, but 140, like it's $500 and under, really, for this first appearance. Which, when you compare that to Punisher these days,
no brainer. I think we got to S tier it, right?
And that's what's available. And we want to see what it's selling for real quick.
Real quick.
I mean, 4.5, best offer on 625. That looks like a reprint. 3.5, under 490. Raw sold for about $500. 710 for a high grade.
Under 1,000. Under 1,000 is what we're showing with here.
It's under 1,000. Look, 177.50 one sold for in a kind of a lower grade, but still, it is a sort of affordable book.
We are getting a lot of S's and a lot of high A's on this. And I like what Brian said about it. So I'm kind of torn.
I'm kind of think I can consider this an an S. This could be considered an S for
all right. Put it on McClay. McClay, where are we putting it? S or A?
I think it's high A.
That's where I think it is. It's like right there. It's on the line.
Yep. Ooh, baby, it's going to be an interesting.
Going to be a battle.
I mean, it's always the easy pick to throw up their first appearance, right? But like, you know, price isn't the only thing, right?
No, it's 100%. Now this is a little bit of,
this is S all day for me, baby.
I like it.
I do like the cover.
It's amazing. And it's a magazine, even better. You
know
all about magazines.
You are a magazine.
The only thing I'm going to knock it for is that it's a magazine.
Well, you are an anti-magazine guy.
That's not true. I'm not an anti-magazine.
No, I mean as far as it relates to comics. Like,
yeah.
Completely separated.
Comic tier list. So, with that being said, I definitely have it as
$42.
Huh? How much?
One sold for $42 yesterday.
Right.
I'm not surprised. That surprises me, actually. That's pretty cheap.
It's surprising that's cheap. Yeah.
Well, it was yesterday, so auction ending midweek. It probably just got snuck under the radar. People just didn't notice it.
We're at S and a B. Oh, S. Ty goes to the runner S. That's what he's saying for the last one. They got B's on this. I think it's an A for sure, at least, especially for $42. And you get his back. I mean,
there's a solid copy. I mean, it's not a perfect copy. I mean, it looks like it's got a couple of ticks. There's a solid copy up right now for $47.
If I have this copy in nice condition, it's going in a frame all day, every day, and pointing on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
There's a beat copy. Well, not really beat, but a well-loved copy for $30.
Mags. I don't like people saying it's a first appearance in comics when it's a magazine. That's what I'll say. It's not
okay. That's fine. That's fine.
A whole box of mags right there. I don't have a problem with mags. Okay.
How do they keep coming back?
Huh? I don't know.
The Naked HD XYZ.
Are they changing something every time?
Yeah, it's got to be. There's something in there, but
how do you know it's Morbius? Because it's in the book.
Yeah.
You got to read it.
You do the storyline of it's like his story. It's like his origin story in this book, in this magazine. It's his storyline.
I don't know. So where do we want to put it?
I am sure there's an S for Brian. A lot of chat's got it either A or B.
I can give it a solid A then.
What's that?
I can give it a solid A then.
Put it in. All right. Hey, it is. That gives 2.
I like it.
We will go back now to the Moon Knights, and we will throw in an interesting book. I wonder where people's feelings are on this book now. The first solo series book.
This is a $100 raw book right now, no matter what. Right?
Yeah.
A lot of big sales where there'll be like 10 copies for $1,000 or 5 copies for $500 because there is a ton of these out there.
There are a ton of them. That's my problem.
Yeah, this is definitely this is probably a C to me, just because I mean it's Sienkiewicz, but it's not good Sienkiewicz. It's not it's not like this is Sienkiewicz in his beginning, and it's not terrible, but it's really not that big of. This was a $1 book until about 2 years ago, right?
Right before the pandemic, bro.
Yeah.
Before the pandemic, bro.
$5 max.
But this is it. I love this book because of nostalgia, right? So
yeah.
I have it ranked in A because that's what got me. This book is what got me into Moon Knight. Reading that book got me into Moon Knight.
Well, this is Bushman, right?
Yeah.
Sure. So that's why I would have it at B. So I'm going to split the difference between the two of you because I have it in B because of the Bushman appearance, but there are so many, and it's so pricey for.
I think this was I think that book was like one of the first books. It had something to do with it was the first book to be given first to comic book stores. Like it was a comic
Oh, a
books
direct market first.
only. Yeah, direct market
It could
only or
be
something like that.
The timing is about right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that is about right. We get a lot of B's here. What'd you have? Well, no, we got some A's.
Brian said C. You were
I said
saying
C.
A.
Yeah, I'm low on this.
I split in the middle. I said B because of
No, I said nostalgia will give it an A. I think at $100, how many is out there and everything else.
That's my problem.
Like my little Marco has got this A tier. Grown adult Marco can see the light that you don't ever pay for nostalgia, right? So like B is not out of the realm. I think B is a good spot for it. Oh, geez, I almost just docked myself right there. All right, good stuff. All righty, Roo. Okay, next up.
Gonna go back and forth, or you're gonna go 2 and 2?
I'll go back and forth now for a little bit. All right, we're gonna go back down. Let's see. Oh, this is kind of in the similar sentence, but not one. And hey, look, you saw my pickups. I still bought one for $1 the other day.
You can still buy this for $1. There's still so many.
I know there's so many. And the Midnight Suns isn't a bad thing, but like for his solo stories, like
I keep getting them too for $1. Polybag, not polybags.
This is super low in the totem pole for me. I don't think it's trash because
it's still cheap. That's why.
Yeah,
it's so cheap though.
Yeah,
but it's no higher than a C. This could be
I think
a D, but
the only books that I like of that run are the books towards the end of the run, like in the last 5 issues are really tough to find, and they got some different looking covers. But other than that, I think that run is
in the
trash.
Midnight, like the Ghost Rider. I think Morbius is fine for midnight runs, but when you get some of the other characters, like
is $1 overpriced.
Overpriced for that book. $1.
No, Joe, it's still worth $1.
Yeah. But I don't think it's the best of Morbius, period. I don't think it really is. I think you're in looking, I mean, for $1, maybe it gets up to the C. It's not the best book in the run.
Well, it got him out of the disco age, and he's got more like the Marilyn Manson kind of outfit. He looks more like a Pinhead. He's rocking Pinhead's outfit instead of the disco collar.
Yeah,
so
but it's not
not
even his best group appearance, because we'll get into that later. But that's not his best appearance. So I mean, solo name title too, because he had a bunch of stuff in the Living Dead.
Yeah, I think that's D.
Like I said, I'm in here in the bottom here, the lower end for him.
Oh, social story C, D, C. No, they're seeing it. We're not. This is C. This is B.
I'm not B in it.
They're seeing it. We got a D, a trash, a B, and 3 C's.
I could give it a C just because it's so cheap, but realistically, content-wise and everything, it is probably more of a D. But since it's still $1, I could see C. I won't yell if it's a C.
One more vote. One last person that votes for it, you get it. And don't put trash. Put it in C for right now. If somebody votes D, they get the D.
Yeah, if somebody tries to be smart and put it in trash, it's getting the C bump automatically.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think C is probably to split the differences with everybody. It's C.
Yeah, probably put in C. Put in C. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Put in C. We got it. Final speech on that. All right. Now.
D plus.
We'll still leave it in C. You can't do the pluses. We don't have pluses. That's why we're gonna make a call.
So let's talk about a better team up for him. Okay.
And I told you, Lopez, what would happen if you gave trash. So it's gonna get in the C anyway.
The Legions of Monsters. Legion of Monsters, I think, was a way better team up. As this book started to come back down, I know for a while, whenever you bring it up, this book, for some reason, whenever you bring him up or Ghost Rider, this book seems to excel.
Yeah, this is an A, no lower than an A, maybe even an S for me. Yeah,
it is pricey though.
So tough to get in high grade.
It is
tough.
Hardest part is to get in high grade. I absolutely have it. The sad part is I want to see this team, right?
Yes.
There's a
not
looking copy.
It's not bad, but I want to see this. I want to see Man-Thing. That's why I was laughing at the intro. I do want to see this tier and like
Crew.
Yeah, this Crew. And like this type of almost throwback to the old school movie, monster movie type stuff. Like I want to see, a devilish freaking Ghost Rider that's like really torn on.
You only got one problem though. Sony.
Yep.
I know that's the I get that that's the problem. That doesn't.
But they're playing well.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that I don't want to.
They are.
Look, there's an S and A. We got an S and A. I mean, what's the price on this book now, Pete?
There's a nice looking copy that's already up to about $150 with 26 bids that still has 3 days and 15
That's
hours.
a super
left.
hot book. That is a hot book.
It's still
26
pretty
bids
high.
with
Lower
3
grades
days.
you can find $60. There's buy it nows, but it's it's a pretty beat up copy for $60. Like
I like they even
somebody kind of crumpled up, put it in their back pocket, like
breaking the fourth wall or whatever. I mean, it's great.
but I like this book. I'm happy with an A. Like this is
okay. I
like
think it might go S. I really do. Oh, except for
Yeah.
BK keeps giving us the B on it. Do we have any current? Do me this one. Have we any current sales, raw or graded on this?
Oh yeah, I can get you some sales. You want the actual
current
sales?
sale book on this, and maybe that'll put this sighting.
8.0 sold for $365.
Not
7.5 sold for $350.
Sounds
A
about
raw that looks pretty nice sold for $190. This is more of a high to mid grade raw. Actually, it's more mid grade raw. Sold for about $130 at auction with 32 bids.
We're looking, we're looking $300 to $500 here in high grade. All right,
In a high grade, yes. You're
It has. I wonder how many. I would like to know how many 9.8s there are out there on the population report. I bet you there's not that many.
probably not.
I would
There's a 9.4 that got 1,100.
There we go. Yeah, that's a 9
And that's
a 9.8 on this book is a monster.
5 days ago, too. That sale, the 9.4.
I'm still in S. We got
Yeah, I'm an S.
to put it in S.
I'm curious. I'm going to put 9.8 and see if I get any 9.8 sales.
Give us an S so we can.
No 9.8 sales.
Pete, give us an S so we can put it in S.
We can put it in S. So you can put it in S. Oh, there is a 9.8 available.
How much?
How much?
How much they want?
It's $5,000.
Nope.
3,500.
Nope.
10 grand.
Give it to McClay.
Yeah.
$9,999.
Yeah.
Tough book.
Obi
Tough
gave
book.
it an S. Darth, sorry, Prince. Prince is bringing it down, and Darth Lopez gave it S with fire. He gave it that hotness.
Oh yeah, he loves it.
All right. That gave us our team ups. Wow, we are getting through this fast. This
Not
is
the only
good.
one, but
I know we got some people waiting for box breaking, so we're gonna get to you.
yeah. Keep it rolling.
What about this book?
I like it, but it's not. I mean, it's good just because it's got that joke, Batman, the Batman and Marvel. But it's a cool magazine. It's in my niche collecting type stuff, but I don't think it's that great. I think that's mid tier, right?
So CB is that?
Yeah, I would say C.
Yeah. I'm completely on board with everything.
I would buy it if I saw it for cheap. I don't think I would search it out.
Nope, wrong one. There you go.
Yeah, I think it's better. I think All right, chat. What do we got?
This is really all it is. Like it's really just this cover, which is probably going to be dirty.
C. There's a lot of C's going up for this book. I think it's going C. It's going C.
It's cool. It's definitely cool.
I definitely think it's a cool one. What?
Yep.
Is Eric saying 21.98s on? Oh,
there you go.
28.98. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, that's
not a lot.
That's not a lot.
Not a lot at all.
That's not a lot for a book that old.
No. All right, put it in the C's, and then we'll. Oh, D. Ooh.
No. We're done. It is where it is.
Get out of here. Moon Knight's actually a superhero, though. So, let's stop that. Batman's just a rich kid. Yeah. All right. Next up, we're gonna do a little bit of a funky cover. I love these covers. I used to buy them all the time. They're speaking of hard 9.8.
Impossible. Yeah. And this is Sienkiewicz.
Sienkiewicz. Sienkiewicz came back and did. Yep. This is great stuff.
And this is when Sienkiewicz was hitting his stride. I mean, this is before Super Sienkiewicz, but you can see where he's going.
Yeah, he is finding his groove right here.
This one isn't as bad. I have 29 on this too. So
you didn't have 25 though, which
I know I could only do the one 25.
I know you ran out of picks.
Didn't rake out. So
because 30 is a good one as well, but.
Yeah, there's so many that are good ones in that run.
Craziness of the background with B
on this one. There, I'll look it up just so we get.
This is a key too, right? Had first appearance of.
Yeah, I think that's why I did it. I think that's why I put it in there.
What Moon Knight 8? Well, you do get that Werewolf by Night crossover, I guess. I guess that first one, but.
No, he's saying that there's a minor key.
Is there a minor key in this one?
I'm looking. Nobody's listing
like a first appearance. Okay. For some reason, I thought that must be the one of the other covers, the dark black covers.
It's the the one with just the wolf on the front.
Just the wolf. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
That one's
But
great.
Still,
I put
anywhere from $12 to $25 ain't bad. The asking price on this.
So what
I
do we
give
get?
this a B. I give it a B or a C.
S. I think it's B. Wow, B.
Yeah, I'm not going up to S with this. It's
Yeah.
a nice cover, but yeah, it's B. Yeah, B seems right.
We're not doing it because it's just because you see a picture of the newsstand doesn't mean we're doing newsstand. You know the rules. Knock it out of here. All right, I think we can go with B on it.
Also, don't forget, remember, newsstand ain't always like
Exactly.
the biggest deal in the world, especially at this time.
Yeah.
As Brian pointed out, Moon Knight 1 was like one of the first direct market editions. So newsstand was still the bulk of the market by issue 8. Like the whole market didn't switch over to direct.
We did do the wrong one. We did 29 instead of 25. We needed 25. That's Black Spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right.
Well, you put 29.
I know. I had to get
Also an awesome cover.
29 is amazing.
They're both good. That's why I was surprised. 25 was, but you couldn't do everything.
I just messed it up. Yep, that's my bad. All right.
But you're right. 25 would have been
the one to do.
Yeah, Black Spectre.
Get it out of the way.
Covers. I'm trying to figure out. Well, okay, we can get it out of the way. Here we go. I actually think it's better, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think this is A.
Super duper hard.
A.
Like super duper hard to get.
This
They're
is a good
very
cover.
shitty. The grading companies on this.
Great for autographs.
Yeah.
It would look so good with a red Sienkiewicz autograph on it.
If you can somehow talk them into like remarking, just doing like a little tiny sketch on this thing.
Man. Beautiful. Love it.
And what do
Black
you
covers matter.
You get 30 is his last one of these, right? It goes through 30.
Yeah. 30 is the wolf and the Moon Knight facing off.
Yeah, with like a bunch of stuff on it. But this is the cover. Easy A, sexy, very good.
The red trade in Moon Knight. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everything is nicely done. The whole layout is
easy A.
Yeah.
Very, very, very close on the S line. I wouldn't be mad at S. Yeah, I think A is where it should
A is
be.
a good spot.
Yeah.
I definitely like it there.
I think it's a good spot. All right. I'm gonna have to go. There's not a lot here.
There's not a lot of good.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do Adventures into Fear 12.
What is this? Second appearance or third appearance? Sorry. Third appearance?
Second,
Yeah.
it's like the second appearance, first solo story in a comic book.
Well, it would have been probably third, right? I mean,
Yeah, this is third. Second was in Spider-Man.
Oh yes, Spider-Man 102.
Yeah, because we still got that on the list too coming up.
Yeah, 102.
This is good. It's picking up steam. I think people are really starting to jump into origins again and third appearances and fourth appearances. So I would say B, no lower than a B.
What is this? I can't imagine this book can be going for more than $20.
Oh,
I'm looking it up right now.
All day, every day.
20. I missed out on this for pretty cheap. Oh no, it's actually more. Really? Very fine, $67.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a 40 to $70
$90
book.
best offer. Looks like $36. 76.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a solid $50 book in a mid high grade.
I think it's not a bad idea. Put a B on it. Give it to a B.
Yeah.
Give it to a B. I can't believe it passed the $20 mark. I remember
This is him taking his hero's journey. You're starting to go from villain to you know, being a hero. This is a really good book that people are starting to wake up to, I think.
That's amazing.
He's getting his face turn here.
Yep.
And as somebody put in the chat, he has his great hair too in that one. That's where he's got like the
There we go.
Slick down here. All right.
Yeah, 20 and 21 are good.
102. We'll do 102 while we're at it. 102 gives us a lot of considering how good of a cover I think that 101 was. 102 is just like the opposite.
Yeah.
I hate the box.
Yeah. His butt facing us is weird. Like,
yeah, there's that too.
But
weird.
in 102, you get a bunch of like the other characters that you get. The doctor that eventually turns into
what's up, Ed?
Hey, saying hi for the algorithm. Don't you get the assistant girlfriend and you get the guy that turns into Hunger?
Oof. Lopez, no forgiveness.
Yeah.
Only thing I like about this is Six-Armed Spider-Man.
Ooh, calf day. That is true. He does.
He's got
He's
double
rocking
calves.
them calves.
Even the lizard looks like
It's
shit.
like he has 2 extra pairs of butts.
Looks like the lizard's got 2 tails coming out of it. What the hell is going on?
Oh yeah, because his foot.
All right. I don't. Are they really putting this in D? They are. They're putting it in D.
Well, we got a C from Brooklyn.
C,
Only
A-
they. It's just Lopez.
Okay. Algorithm E. He put it in E. I don't
No,
even know
that
what
was before.
Okay. Didn't he just look back? He did.
Then again, Zodiac could have been an E on this. I don't know. I don't know what
There's-
E is.
yeah, he's D. So they're starting to go D with it. There's a couple C's.
Ooh,
I think
Zodiac.
it's CD range, anyways, right?
I don't love it, but
I don't
I
hate
think
it.
this.
I think it's
Yeah,
C. But I don't.
Yeah, I think it's a C.
Put it in C. Go throw it in C.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
D is harsh, guys. D is harsh. Think of it.
Really harsh,
Nobody
man.
should be in a trash in this grouping.
Yeah. All right, this is gonna go.
Hopefully.
People are gonna go crazy over this. You ready? Moon Knight won, but it's the Houston Finch run.
I think
great run.
You have much more of a affinity for this run than
I like
Matt
this run.
does.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
love this run.
I there's things that I like in the Mr. Moon Knight one, the ones later. The Ellis one. I mean, I love the Ellis one. When it comes to runs, I think between Ellis and this, these are probably two of the best, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Wouldn't you
No,
say?
I covered this one. I picked this one when Nelms came up with this, and we came with this idea on CBSI to do like, hey, let's do a reading list. Like just do best reads. Like we'll just not talking about spec, we're just talking about the reads. This is the run I picked to cover, and I did cover this one.
Well, this was Charlie Houston jumping, like this was kind of like his big day out in comics, right?
Yeah.
He was coming from the other end of the
Yeah,
spectrum.
crime novels and stuff.
Yeah, and
Yep.
David Finch, like this
Finch
had
art.
this had that bloody hands variant.
Yep.
That was
Oh,
one of
yeah,
the
that's
first
the
true
one.
variants. Yeah,
Mhm.
beautiful art, great variants,
Was that
like A and
6?
B
I think it
covers.
was issue 6. The
Yeah,
bloody hand.
Everything that the Bettis run isn't, this is.
yes.
And I mean, I don't know.
I know you love it when he cut off Bushman's face.
Yeah, he cut off Bushman's face. I thought, well, that's the exact when he did it. Like everything that Houston wrote in here, you saw. Like, I felt that Moon Knight would have done. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It wasn't
and
anything
Finch art, like covers
Finch was
and
perfect.
interior, like game
Help.
changer.
And you're right with the variants. Finch B. Wow.
A lot of B's.
I really, yeah, A and
I'll
F.
give
I'm
it a
There's
B.
a couple S's, but a lot of B's there in the stretch.
There's a lot of B's for this, but I thought it would all go A.
Yeah.
Numbers are awesome. I think we're underclassing the. Joe gave us an A. Put it to A before anybody else votes. Put it to A before anybody else. Go.
I do like Joe and I are usually on we're simpatico. So
Okay, so then we'll give you the other run that I think if you're gonna give him a lower grade, this is the one where you kind of give him the lower.
I know you
grade.
didn't like the Bendis run.
The Bendis run. I mean, look,
I'm
he's
not a
even
big
got
fan. It's
Wolverine on
okay.
his third end, and they made him the Secret Avenger bullshit. I mean, like, I just don't. The Bendis run is not the run. I'll forgive the first Moon Knight run because it was the 80s and nostalgia. I don't think I can forgive the Bendis run for kind of taking a step in the wrong direction, I guess, with the character. Because I do think Ellis came back. I mean, yeah, D for disaster, C at best. Somebody gave it a B, a D. I mean, I know Ellis is a lunatic or whatever, and he's apologized, and you should let people apologize if they really feel bad. I'm not going to tell people what their opinion should be on the artist, but that's my opinion on him. I heard what he had to say and heard him out, and I think fair enough.
What are you talking about?
Ellis, didn't you hear about him? Oh, geez. Yeah. But Bettis is just crappy at the book. So, all right, some people are giving it crap, and some people are giving it. We got a couple D's. We did get a B. We gave a C at best. Which, Joe, you got to give it a C or a D.
Yeah, C is fine.
I don't think we should give it a
I'm
C.
not in love with this run. I got tired of I like Bendis, but then once I realized everybody sounded the same, I was like, he's Joss Whedon. Like everybody talks the same. Doesn't matter who the character is.
Brian, what do you got on this? Is this C or D for you?
This is C for me. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
no, sorry, D for me. Sorry, D for me. I'm not a fan.
Ooh.
It's not a variant. It's a weird cover with all of like the Captain
really
America, Wolverine, Spider-Man stuff. It's weird. This is the only weird cover of the rest. There's some great Malieve covers in this run. This is not one, and I'm not a fan.
On the run overall, though, did you feel it was a little? It wasn't where Moon Knight should have been going.
It's kind of dumb.
Like between
Yeah.
Houston and Ellis, you get some decent stuff. But like, I mean, they literally had to make a Mr. Moon Knight after this, which is just whatever. All right, put him in D. Put him in D. He's going in D.
Yeah, that's
got-
I'll give. You know what? I'm not going to argue the D. I was going to say maybe C, but you're right. They had to completely reimagine him yet again following this.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. Like, you know, we've got the legend Brian McClay in the house tonight. Make sure you're subbing down below. And
Yeah,
even
guys, check out the new channel.
check out the new channel. Even he's saying D. So put him in the D. Give him the love. All right. Next up, where do I have left? Well, we'll go like this. We'll go to the very popular series. I remember when this came out and people picked it up, and it really changed people back to Moon Knight. Like you started seeing people rereading Moon Knight again.
I like this run because it was different.
What's that?
I liked it because it was different.
I did too, and I like that Bushmaster sewed his face back on. It was really funny because the bad guys were really bad in this, right? Like you get the Fire King, the Fire God. You had the back and forth. It was very easy point to step on with all the Marvel new stuff, new now that they did kind of wrong. This series was actually brilliantly done because it's very easy to get hooked right off the bat. Now there was that one where they started changing with the art and he did the ladder bullshit. Fucking
Good job,
I think it was like 6 or whatever around here. But all together, it was a great series. And I think if people read them, I mean, I know they're all loving it because of the movie, but if they would have read it, I think they would be a lot of hooked Moon Knight fans. So
Yeah.
that's S. They're S'ing it.
Oh, S at a joke.
Wait. Yeah. Storyline and art. Yeah. If you liked it, I'm sure you're, you know,
I
we're all
did. I
homers or
liked it, but
something. Yeah.
S is still kind of high.
I guess they're a little strong for it, don't you?
Yeah, S is a little strong. I think so.
Yeah, I think S is a little strong.
This is a little strong. A, I think, is more where it should
I think
be
I
at.
like A because I did like I like Smallwood. I liked his art here. I liked Ellis. I like this run. I like the Lemire run that came later too, but we don't have that.
I think there's art. Is there up to a third print on this? I know there's more than one
Yes.
print.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's 3. There's the green third. I have one. Kind of beat up.
Is Elektra the stripper in this one? Not in the first book.
Elektra. I don't remember that.
No, I think you're talking about Shadowlands. No.
Yeah.
B. Fitch run is A. Yeah. I think it is. No, JJ, I would argue this is on the same level as Finch. The Moon Knight, how they did the Mr. Moon Knight thing was really solid. Once again, the villains were really solid in this. And it was kind of like a mystery at a certain point, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
I like it.
It is. Going to A. All right.
I'm comfortable with it. You got to do some Morbius because we only got 1 Moon Knight left and 4 Morbius.
I think that character, Jack Knight, is a great character. I will say that. That's one of my favorite things about Moon Knight. So I'm good with that.
All right. Morbius #1 around the same time. It was right after. It's still part of the Marvel now, but joined the Revel. It was
And
around
not
the same.
variants.
We talked about. No, we're just talking about this. Not good. It really wasn't that good. I mean, C, D-ish, not good.
Yeah, it was. What did it last? It was like 9 issues, I think.
Yeah,
This
I think
run lasted for
3, and they just decided to print some more out.
Yeah, they tried to. You know, they did redefine his look. They kind of made him more street. He looks kind of more like the Morbius we're gonna see in this movie, like rocking the hoodies and.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that doesn't mean that it was a great read per se. It's kind of forgettable.
Run is B. No comment. D B. Okay. I don't know.
I'll average that out to a C. I can mid-level this.
Somebody's really got something going on.
I got nothing against it per se, but it's just kind of meh.
There's also they used to have blank covers for that one too. They came out later with a blank cover for. All right, I actually didn't mind the
Legion second print with the blue. Yeah, wait, where are we putting that one?
C.
C. Okay, all right.
The new Legion of Monsters with Bloodstone and all.
Yeah,
I didn't
like this.
I didn't have a huge problem with it, but it wasn't the original one.
No. But I still kind of like it.
It also was a mini, so it was only 4. There's only 4, so I don't think it was, how I love my minis. That's all day.
B.
No, what's a beautiful cover. What are we
I don't
going
know.
with here?
Darth
You guys
might be
got
talking
to
about
see
this
what
one.
we're talking about now because we're moving fast through these last couple because we got to get to the break here in the next couple minutes. B, you guys are saying this is a beautiful cover?
I love this cover, and it's got
I do
Elsa
like
in
I like
it.
the anime, like
Yeah.
that vibe. I do kind of dig that.
I like
I mean,
this.
it's
This is
a good little
definitely
mini-
at least a B, at
Yeah,
very
that's
least.
where I'm all on
Oh,
board for that.
I thought I was going to have to try to sell this more.
No,
Okay.
I like this one for B.
All right. Yeah, I was choking on selling. Like I was like, it's good. It's a mini. It's all right. The only thing I don't actually like is the fucking cover. So
This book, I mean, it got inflated just because Leto was reading this book. Like that was kind of a weird pump that it
Oh, really?
got because they took a picture of Leto when he was announced as Morbius. This is what he was reading. That everybody went around and bought this book up.
all right, so we get Spider-Man 76. Ooh. You know, the only reason we're showing Spider-Man 76 is because of this is Hunger. You know, this is the bad guy that's going to end up.
Well, sort of.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to be him, but now he's like an amalgam of this and the friend character from the initial run from Amazing, whoever his friend was as a kid. So he's kind of a hodgepodge character now. So this isn't really a real first anymore. So
okay,
I'm D'ing all the way.
Yeah, we did it.
If not, now it's garbage.
D. All right, we're getting it. D in it. If not trash, D.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, if it's not trash, it's only a D.
Yeah.
D. We don't have to
Kind
talk
of the character. It got inflated out of dollar bins to be a $20-$25 book out of nowhere.
I'll put it at trash, to be honest.
Oh,
is this trash. Wait, hold on. Which one are you saying is trash?
76. 76 is the one where what's his name turns to Hunger.
Yeah, that's trash.
Okay.
Trash.
All right.
I'm not gonna argue that.
Well, hold on. If we get one more trash, hi trash.
Well, here's the only thing I will say about it. Isn't that a low printed copy? Like, what was the print run at that time? Can I see the cover?
It was
again?
probably going down, but
I just erased it.
They still ran for another couple years. Like this wasn't the end of the run.
Yeah, I'll say trash. I'm good with trash on that.
Spider-Man cover. Remember those where it's big circle spider on the front, and then even the cover actually looks trash. Okay, trash. We got it. We got a trash. All right, so here we go. We're going with Creatures on the Loose 30. It is getting late, so we're getting into the thick of it. I had to just start pulling stuff out. Creatures on the Loose 30. Pete, why the hell did I
don't know why you picked this. I guess you really like Man-Wolf all of a sudden.
No. This is why. Because it's the first appearance of Agent Simon Stroud guy. And Agent Simon Stroud is going to be Sony.
That's right. That's
right. This is going to be Sony's version of Agent Clawson. He's literally going to be showing up in every one of these fucking Sony movies now. You know, any movie that he's going to end up showing up in Craven. He's going to
Tyrese, right?
Huh?
Tyrese, the actor Tyrese Gibson.
Yeah, Tyrese.
Yes,
I think he's been signed for like 4 or 5 movies.
That's
he's
right.
He's going to do Prev. All these little small characters. This guy's going to start linking them together like Agent. Remember Agent Coulson from Marvel?
He's the Sony.
Every fucking Avenger movie. That's why I think they're going to somehow try to throw together a Legion of the Legion of Monsters.
But the rest of the Legion are Marvel, not Sony. I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what they're going to do, but what of a sudden you got Craven and you got.
Jeez.
What?
Oh, it's a run. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was just for this book, $90. I'm like, oh no, there's a few issues in that run.
Who is the dude
50,
with
18, 50, 30, 50, 125 high grade.
125 for this book?
$8.
$8 it is. $8.
Oh, $8 for 2, but with $15 Canadian shipping, so it's really
Corbin yes. Corbin gets that.
72, 13. It's all over the place.
Corbin's playing dodgeball. He'll be back next week, guys. He really will. Don't worry about it. So
Triple D.
Yeah, Triple T dodgeball. Are we with Sam, who's also a friend of the channel too? Hey, are we there are a lot of C's. Are we putting in the C?
I could be it, but C
it's gonna be I'll see it.
This is the one thing with this book. It's going to keep coming back around because every time
people will keep talking about it.
Fucking book's going to come across. The next fucking creature they have is going to come back around. I mean, it really is.
Our last book.
Last book, period. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I actually kind of like what they did with this villain, the Rataga. You know, this was the fire villain, fire god Rating or whatever. where they did the fire drill in this
It's a great storyline. It's cool, but this got really, really hot really quick, and it's all based on that one character we all thought that Ethan Hawke was playing, which turns to be out to be like an amalgamation, right? So
Yeah,
I don't
same
think
thing.
it's as hot as it should be. So
Mhm.
I'm almost D'ing that, if not trashing it. But
Let's
it's a good
see what
story.
price is. Last one, Pete. Look up the price. If it's
Prices come down. Yes, I
it's
know
a
exactly what you're saying, Brian.
okay.
Look, but the actual last couple prices, $11.50 at auction yesterday. One sold for $3.25.
See it is at $3.25, under $10.
But on the same day that one sold at auction for $3.25, somebody bought one at Buy It Now for $40.
Yeah, it smells fishy. I'll take the auction.
And then there's the second print, which is the issue 25 redo, the lenticular, but without the lenticular.
Yep.
$15. I mean, most of them are in the $10 to $15 range. So yeah, that one is kind of shady. And then there is a variant about for this book too. So keep that in mind.
It said B because of the price. Yeah, I mean, since it pulled way back, there is lots of variants on it. I mean,
I'm fine with
like
C.
Character C fight scene. All
I'm
right,
fine because I did like this read. This was a decent read, bringing Moon Knight back with the renumbering. I like the Sun King, and then
I actually like how they did it too because it actually gave you a little mystery too, so it was very nice. Okay, Pete, let's get the totals here. Let's do Moon Knight first. Let's see who won. By the way, card break coming up.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Well, I can't believe there was only one S. That blows me away.
I think
it's not Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Do that either.
It's 33 for Moon Knight.
33. That's the funny thing about this, Brian. We like the chat for me and Pete said Moon Knight's gonna blow this out of the water.
Well, there was no Sienkiewicz Moon Knight variant in there, so I'll give that.
That's where
you skip the variant.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because
Marco yelled at me the last time I tried to argue that as being an S book for Moon Knight.
Yeah, because variants set it off all the time. So he is playing the Sun King. I do think he is. Yeah, I mean, I think
we'll
see what happens. Go ahead.
10, 20, 26, 32. Moon Knight edges him out by 1 point.
That was not a blowout. There we go, though. I think everybody's happy here because I think
1 point. I'm going to double check. 5, 10,
how good the Morbius movie is. Be better
33.
for
33 to 32 for Moon Knight. It was oh shit. I'm sorry. No, it wasn't that close. I forgot the trash.
I
forgot the trash. It was not a 1 point win. Moon Knight still wins, but it is 32 minus 5, 27.
27.
Only 27 for Moon Knight because of that trash.
27 to 33, a close one. Hopefully both movies are good. I think I'm excited to see both of them. I do hope Moon Knight or the movie and the show. I just hope that Moon Knight does really good.
With days apart too.
I think Moon Knight's going to destroy Morbius. And the only reason why is because Moon Knight is Marvel TV show and Morbius is a Sony movie.
Well, I think the character is better. I think it's going to be hard with Morbius. I mean, are we going to start sucking with people? I mean, I know there's going to be the big cartoon fans that love it, but are we going to start like using the hands and sucking people's faces and stuff? Like, I mean,
yeah, that's kind of creepy. I forgot about that.
The hand suckers are going to be.
That's creepy as shit, man.
But Kings of Slop, AOA, get out of here, man! Are you kidding me? Moon Knight is the top of the class. If Batman was as good as Moon Knight, we wouldn't have had so many terrible movies. All right, there we go. You don't want to see it in Alley. Not Batman. He'll start crying over pearls, but Moon Knight, because Moon Knight will bloody your face. There it is. That's the end of that. Let's get into cards. What McClay really came for. We know he's
Hell
the king.
Yeah, I'm ready, baby.
All right, let me get in this.
By the way, while you're getting ready for this, do you mind if I share something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, because I got to get myself situated anyway.
So, you guys,
Marco, you got it right.
Everybody knows that, or I don't know if you guys know, but most people know that I do sell on Whatnot. I sell under as of right now, the Tales from the Flipside banner. That will change in the next couple of weeks. I'll be changing it to my new thing. So if you guys don't know, go check it out. But basically, I have a sale coming up, a card sale. It's card sale only, and I appreciate you guys let me do this. I'm going to share my screen here real quick. This is my card sale coming up. Here we go. So basically, you're getting tons of crazy rookies, very few duplicates. I think the only duplicates are like Shohei Ohtani rookies, but every Barry Bonds rookie, every Cal Ripken rookie, Mark McGwire rookies, Hall of Famer rookies from 78 and up to current, 8 to 15 cards per pack. You're going to get an auto, a memorabilia, and a numbered card on average, one per pack on average. I'm going to be juicing the packs. There is Wonka tickets in there to win a $300 Cabrian Hayes auto rookie. There's unopened packs. You have every buyer has a chance to win a 2022 Topps Jumbo pack. So it's going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be this Sunday on Whatnot under the Tales from the Flip Side banner. Check me out. Appreciate that.
Cool. Yeah, I think that's excellent. Make sure you're checking him out. Make sure you're giving him a follow. Prince, I think the question you're asking is, where do you get these boxes of cards? I think Double J is saying that online. I could ask Pete where we actually got this box if you like.
This box, Dave and Adams, I think. Dave and
Yeah.
Adams is where I bought this one.
Yep.
Yeah, DA, that's DA Card World, and blowout cards. You could usually, you could buy them more expensive, but we're cheap.
I like Steel City also. I think Steel City is a good one. Yeah. Sticks. I'll talk to you about that later.
Yeah, all of us, anybody who, if you've seen them on this channel, they're probably going to be supporting Brian over on that channel. Let me put it that way. If you're part of the Dark Side and the Rennavision family,
I have a lot of support. I will say again, you guys, like 100%. You guys know me. I'm very honest. I love all my brothers at Flipside except for one person. There's only one person over there I don't like, I don't trust, and I don't respect. So everybody else over there I consider a brother.
Hey, we were all over there at one point.
Amen.
We were all there before. And yes, I do like a lot of the folks still over there. So
yeah, I get along with the majority of people.
Hardly
ever, but I get along with the majority of people that came out of there. So it is what it is. People move on and people got broken noses.
Steel City, you guys, I just purchased a case of 2022 Bowman and a case of 2022 Topps Chrome from Steel City. They have just as many things as Blowout, and they give you points on all the money you spend.
That's awesome. JJ, by the way, the order has been placed. It's allocated, but we're in at 2 places. Thumbs up. And thank you to those people out there that we put the message out there in the internet and they hooked us up. We're crossing our fingers and hope we win the raffle. Okay. Good stuff. And hopefully there'll be more exciting stuff for you on the end. Obviously, great news from Brian. Me and him have been, this isn't a move that's, by the way, it's not a move that's been sudden, right? Like this is something for a while. I think me and Brian just talked about it after I made my move. And then we talked about it again about a month or so ago. It's not some I know everybody likes to put
out of the blue.
No. This is something that's been going on for a little bit. Hopefully some of our friends still join you over there. We know some of the stuff behind the scenes because a lot of those people are my friends too, and Pete's friends too. Just it's Brian's show, it's Brian's channel, so we'll let them do what they're doing out there. Yes, I could see it, Pete. We got it. All right.
Well, moving on. Camera.
Move along.
I'm not doing the move along. I was agreeing. That was my agreement with you.
Thumbs up.
Do it physically.
We do anytime. So a lot of the money from this channel goes, and even some of the stuff out of pocket. If you buy shirts here, if you buy stickers, pins, if you super chat, whatever you do, almost all of our money either goes into buying equipment for people on the show that need it, or it goes 100% back into this type of stuff. So we will open box.
It's either paying the bills of the streams and editing crap and all that stuff, but it's just like before when we did that Star Wars giveaway. Marco was like, "Let's get this book and give it away." I'm like, "All right."
We weren't supposed to. We were supposed to go all first quarter and pay our bills off, but we ended up paying our bills off. We'll end up paying our bills off here in the next month. So
yeah, because I just had to wait for StreamYard. We're just debating on what level to StreamYard this.
Hey, I would say if you guys are going to keep doing this, that's one of the things that I've been debating lately. If you're going to be doing this, I would utilize that 1080 on StreamYard all day, every day, baby.
That's what I'm thinking of doing because I was going to buy a GoPro instead, but you know what?
Fuck GoPros. They are a piece of trash. They're terrible.
I won't disagree with it. They're hard to use, but
yeah.
But that's it. Yeah. So a lot of this stuff,
This is a killer
Just-
set right here. I can't believe how
It is
good
pretty
this
cool.
set
That's
is.
why I had to go and find this. I had to go and
Thank
find
you.
my
I
old deck.
appreciate that. I do appreciate it. And we love everybody out there. So we do Brian's got his own channel going on. The only thing that is say
I'll say it eventually. I mean, everybody knows. Everybody knows. You know, you guys know me. I'm very honest. I'm giving a little time to cool down and not be super angry. But you know, I'm very honest, and I will be just as honest on my own channel. Trust me.
I just know when I was out the door and was like, I was supposed to do 6 more weeks there and I didn't. And when I left, Brian was one of the first guys that stopped on one of my shows over here. So we wanted to make sure that we showed the same courtesy to him and that he's going to stop over.
And one thing that I've always been about is being a man about things and talking to people. If there's a problem, you can always hash it out. You can always talk to each other, but sometimes that just isn't available. So
sometimes
you know, when Marco and you know, me had our phone call, you know, we were cool and we understood, and you know, there's something about just being able to communicate with people. So
yeah, that's what it is. You just got to talk. I mean, I think we knew about where I was at that point, and it was what it was. So
everything's been cozy and great since. So
yeah, it's been great. I mean, I love it over here, and we've been having a great time. So, but no, he will be doing his own channel. I do know that there's a lot of movement that's going to be going on. Do know that a lot of us, you know, there's some other people who have their own channels coming out, and
or already have their own channels. And
Amen.
They're already linked below.
And to be honest, you guys, that's my plan, is to collaborate with as many of my friends as possible, because that's what I love doing. So
yeah, because it's just fun. Like, why?
Yep. I'll come and talk this shit all day, every day, baby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so let's open up the box. Enough of
just to quickly go over here, I'll show you just some of the stuff.
Go find one that made for this box, and that's something else that we do. If we sell something, we put it back into it. I know Prince was asked. So this is kind of, I guess,
that Ghost Rider is the one that bought this second box right there.
Really?
It was a foil version of it, which was like limited to 50. I think it was like numbered to 49. But
by the way, I do have to read
this box.
EOA, thank you for the $2 super chat. Say the devil's name. I won't tell anybody. You do know it's Lent this month, so we will not be saying the devil's name. But 2 weeks we can wait, and maybe we'll have just a chat.
Rookie cards, all of these weird little side parallels, just to give you a sense of what we could get out of these boxes.
Here they are, just as you asked for. Cards. Venom's on top of it. Sorry.
It's all right. I'm just putting things on here.
That's what I want. I want to see a creator's autograph.
Yeah, I want to see a Sig or a sketch. Yeah. That's what I want.
I don't know. I'm nervous because last pack we got so lucky with the Cosmic Ghost Rider, and I'm just wondering anything.
I'm always for last pack mojo, baby.
And it's a hobby box. This is a hobby box, so hopefully we do get the good hits out of here.
Do you have any good pulls that you can rub on it and transfer some of that good pull luck before you open it?
Zaggy, one of these days you're
coming Moonlight glass. We'll give a little bit of Moonlight love right here.
There we go.
Don't forget,
you just juiced it.
Sticks does stream. He's also on Whatnot too. So, but I would suggest doing something besides Fortnite.
Whatnot. Yeah, that's the thing. If you guys don't know what Whatnot is, I also got a link below where you can sign up and you can get a free $10, and then I think I get $10. So yeah, if you buy something, you get a free $10. The beauty of Whatnot is you don't have to buy anything. You can just go and watch if you want. Like, you can just check it out. You don't have to buy anything. There's no commitments. There's no fees unless you buy something. So go check it out.
These from DA Comic. What is it? DA Cards?
Dave and Adams Cards, which is dacardworld.com.
Yeah.
We got these ones from.
That's where I got these ones. Exactly. DA Card World.
I know you do Sticks. That's how I'm giving you. We got another one here. Hold on. We got thank you, Prince Zodiac. Nice.
There we go. We're opening the box. There we go. We're just gonna go right into this
look.
Pete, stop talking. You got super chat, Pete. Super chat. Sorry. Super chat in the chat. Pete can't see it. Prince Zodiac, $5 super chat. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. Nice. I usually hit or miss with Pete's content, but I'll make it more frequently and support when I can. Godspeed and congrats from McClay. I'm subbed.
Much love.
On, pound, finger, one in the stink, one in the, and then fire. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much for $5
here.
I like that they have borders on the base cards.
Runaway.
We're gonna do this. Arrow. There we go.
Yeah, from one of the newfangled
yes.
Agents of Atlas.
Oh, what do we got here?
Celestial Messiah. Has to be one of those weird
Variant tiers.
Oh, this is also, you can see here, variant tier 1. They have these weird 3 tiers of variants.
Which tier are we looking for again? Is it 3?
Tier 4. Tier 3
4
is
the
1
best.
in 8. 4 is 1 in 64.
Well, Humble Beginnings. This is a side card or a little side set.
There's 4 case hits that we're looking for too. So ooh, that's nice.
Ooh, Miles.
That's cool. Look at
That is
Miles.
really nice.
Hello.
It's a different type of Miles. There's something with the glare makes him look a little bit
Yeah,
different.
like he's almost 3D coming at you.
Nice.
That's a good card.
Well, let's keep
You know,
it
some of
moving. We
these-
got another pack here.
Some of these back in the day, they would have creators sign them and you could pick them up for cheap. So I wouldn't be remiss to having creators sign some of this stuff.
Pete, we got another super chat. We got to stop you. $5 super chat from I'm not joking. If we get the HD upgrade where your fingers look bigger, because right now they look like tiny sausages.
I'm just short, guys. They're not actually that big, but
What he said, that keep going. All right.
Can I pull them away? Now you made me self-conscious about my fingers.
I'm just joking with you. Relax.
I
Luke
know.
Cage.
But that was Luke Cage. We got Mirage.
Mirage. Okay.
Ooh.
Dude,
Oh,
look at this.
another
We got
one.
another Scarlet Witch.
What the hell?
We were so good on the first spot. Hey,
There's
look,
that
we got
weird
jacket.
Dawkins.
Hey, he looks like
Yeah.
the one from the Pride cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Hulkling. Oh, card 100. So this is the final card.
There
in
you
this
go.
pack. This is probably
Only
the one.
100 cards. Yeah.
I'm trying to get an old school set here, guys. I'm like collecting like it's 1992 again, and this is my upper deck box.
Are you putting them all out in front of you and like putting the 90s and the 90s and
Yeah,
the
the
80s?
90s and the 90s, the 80s and the 80s.
Yeah.
Rich, I'll tell you, some of the art gets good. Some of it stinks. But our last box, I think some of the just basic art was pretty
There's
dope.
some good Adam Hughes art in here too.
There's some
Alien?
interesting stuff.
Okay.
Empath.
Empath. Well, yeah, Empath.
Ooh,
He actually
Domino's not bad.
Yeah, that's good.
New X4s.
Monica Rambeau, variant 2.
Oh, we're getting there.
Ooh.
I'll flip it over to see.
Ooh,
There's nothing on the
Gwen
back.
Stacy. Did you see who's on Gwen Stacy?
Gwen Stacy. What is that? Number 1 spot. What is that? Let me see here. That should be numbered.
Yeah, what is that? Number 1, 2020. Oh, just the issue number.
Oh yeah, so that's overall odds 1 and 2 hobby packs.
Deadly Venoms. Thank you, bro. Sorry to your old lady, man. I'm sorry
Put that
about
over there.
Oh,
And
the
Chris Stein. That's a weird look for him.
Yeah.
it is.
That is a weird look for him.
That is
You know,
not part of
this. That's a variant.
Oh, no, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'll quickly do this.
Pull out that Miles.
That's a
too.
variant.
Yeah,
That.
pull out
that.
the
There
Miles.
we go.
Pull out the Miles because we like the Miles. The Miles
Yeah.
is a hit.
I'm gonna still keep in the Cobb. Well, I'm probably gonna need it for my Cobb and set. So
Oh yeah. Fair enough. Hopefully we get another one. Nice domino.
there we go. Let's see what else do we get in here. See if we get anything good. I remember
we
getting
got
Rocket
that
before.
Yeah, the Rocket. Not the bad. Oh, hey, Rogue. I like it. White Queen.
Free comic
Here
book day
one.
there or book on the back. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Who was?
Yeah.
this?
That was the House of X, right? On the back, the free comic book day one.
Which one? Oh, the free comic book day.
Yeah. No. Flip it over. It's in the background. Yeah.
Oh yes,
it
in the
is.
background, it's free comic book day. Yes.
What is that?
Who is this?
Wiccan, right?
Oh, this is Wiccan. Oh,
What
Yeah.
does it say on the side?
this is the annual impact. Whatever.
Oh.
It's another
Or
side
something
set.
on it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
nice.
1 per 5 packs. So
All right.
No.
Ooh,
Hey,
look at that. Look who shows
Yay!
up.
Secret Avenger Bettis, get it out of here!
Yeah.
Get it out!
It's over gold too. Look at all them chains
Yeah.
Out of here!
and Sunspot.
One spot.
Yeah, New Mutants has been on a lot lately on TV.
Well, I mean, there's that.
Well,
Not-
He wasn't that bad in that movie. The actor, at least, that they picked.
we posted.
That's nice. That's cool.
Hawkeye's
just
not
hit us-
bad.
We'll send you the link. JJ, can you handle that, please? Can you just send him the link?
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, Karma. Yeah, variant tier 1.
Yeah. Ooh.
And then we got a number 1 spot.
Mm.
Falcon and Winter Soldier number 1.
Is that a J. Scott
side
Campbell
set.
cover? No. I thought that was J. Scott Campbell or something, but it's not.
No, I think whoever was doing the art on this. It
That's a
does
nice
look like
black cat.
Campbell-esque, though. But this is Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Black
that
cat,
was-
yeah. Interesting. I do like that one. Oh, and Scream. This is actually a nice art.
Scream. That's a good scream.
I like how when they go like over the borders, you know,
Yeah.
Only
everything
for the
feeds out.
cool one. Try to put in chat, JJ, since I appreciate that. If you can't,
What are you putting in
Venom,
chat?
He's putting in the deck card thing, the link for.
Oh, the URL. If not, I will definitely put it in the link below after the show.
And then call up Dave and Adam and tell Dave that we need to get a premium off of it.
Yeah, give me more. Give me a discount.
Terrible North Star.
Ooh, cable variant. Tier
Hate
1.
that kid. I hate Kid Cable.
I don't like Kid
Yeah,
Cable either.
thank you.
Ooh, a
Oh,
Star
so good.
Rookie.
Star Rookie. What is this? The Extinction Entity?
I've never even heard of that.
Is
that
I guess
numbered?
it's a creature, not. This is probably a Captain Marvel thing.
There we go. It's right there, Venom. That's it.
The imaginary threat Arno Stark believed would come. Arno Stark. So it's Tony Stark's brother, huh?
It's an imaginary threat. Don't get it out of here.
Yeah.
It's still a
look
Star
at that.
Rookie, so I'm still.
Ooh,
putting it in
that's
the
good.
pile.
Look at that. That
Look
is
at that MJ.
awesome. That's
MJ.
beautiful.
Oh, another Karma, but this is a regular Karma.
Mm.
The other one I think was a tier 1 or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just randomly grabbing. There's only 16 packs in here, so
It seemed like last time when we were going through packs, I was oohing and ahhing a little bit more than I. Like
Well-
Kid Cable, one of our hits.
Yeah.
well, that's fine. That's a good thing to me because that means these are different cards than the last time. So I'm going to complete the set that I'm looking to get.
Oh, what's that?
Luna Snow.
Good Luna,
Another
better
one of
Luna.
those,
I like that
newfangled
one.
characters.
Atlas. Hercules.
This is
I
from
like
the Marvel.
Herc, but not this Herc. I like
Yeah.
Amadeus Cho Herc.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you guys read that Marvel X series? I thought it was pretty good, but
Which
I don't know.
Ooh, Emma Frost variant tier.
Ooh, tier
Tier.
2. Marauder
Good-
style.
good series. Just FYI for anyone interested.
Oh,
What
look at
is
that. We got
going
the rookie
on?
again. Same
Yeah,
rookie.
you're getting doubles. What is going on here?
I did not do that.
Look
Man,
at that. Both of them show up.
There we go.
I didn't know we
Take
were
it.
getting wrestling style Morbius.
Yeah.
But
12-pack. He's got a 3-pack pecs and he's got a 12-pack abs.
And
Yeah.
wings.
Look at him. Yeah, and wings. No suckers.
no
That was
hand
so
suckers.
creepy. Even in the cartoon, it was so
See, this
creepy.
one, suckers on it. It's so gross.
Also,
All right.
I also kind of blame JJ for this, getting me buying cards again.
These are 2021, Jay.
Yeah, 2021.
Yes, yeah, 2021 is the annual set for these.
Well, at least you got Prodigy.
Prodigy, I think we probably got most of the runaways at this point. Variant.
Another
Oh, that's
Gwen
weird. That is a weird looking Gwen Stacy. Look at
It
her
is.
face.
Look at
You know,
look at
it's
everything.
weird,
about her.
She's
Everything.
covering up the nice Adam Hughes cover behind her.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Sorry to give it
I
a-
think
oh,
you.
it's a double hit. Look at this.
Oh, you got 2 hits in a row. Black
Thor?
winner.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a splash tacular. I know it's not
Lenticular-
moving much, but
That's beautiful.
it moves. It's a lenticular
That's
thing.
a
but I
1
know
per
he's
box
small.
right there, bro.
You might have
1 per
looked that
box.
one up.
Ooh, you hit the star
Oh, what a
rookie. No.
This is the
Oh, you're
rookie of the set, probably. Everybody
Yeah.
loves Null.
That was
Yep.
the one he was trying to get was Null.
Yeah, well, because he's the guy.
Ironheart's a
That-
good rookie too.
That is a good
Huh.
rookie. I like this run of Daredevil.
And at least they have the third print chair guy.
Oh yeah,
on there.
and I actually do have one of those too. I have a 9.8 of that book.
You should have sold it.
I probably should have, but it's just mine. It's just gonna stay in my collection.
But Arizona Comics coming in with one of the hot ones. If Morbius drinks the blood of a steroid user, would he get?
Well, he doesn't drink blood. He uses his hand suckers.
Yeah.
Well, he drinks blood by using his hand suckers. Oh my God! They literally gave you every runaway.
Oh, it's Carolina Dean. Okay, yeah, I think I do have every runaway now.
Oh,
cool.
Regular no.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's a better looking null. There's
Oh.
another Morbius
You
variant.
got Jack Morbius, but it's a variant tier 2 this time.
yeah, it was Black
Oh,
You're
Winter,
getting
correct?
doubles. You're getting so many
Yeah, I'm getting
doubles.
so many dupes here. What the heck?
I would contact Upper Deck and show them this video and have them send you out something. That's a
Hey,
great
Magneto.
Magneto, by the way.
We'll do that, by the way. Upper Deck. If you send them, say like, "Hey, listen, I opened up this case," and especially even if you're not,
Let's open up a box.
Yeah, and you have
Is your
proof. You have a video for it.
Marvel on it, Pete.
What's that?
Does your wedding ring have Marvel on it?
Well, it's because I'm not wearing my actual wedding ring, but yeah, I got one of these rubber ones.
Ah,
Yeah,
there you
Smart. Smart.
Well, it's mostly because I gained a lot of COVID weight that I was afraid that my regular wedding ring would be stuck on my finger. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to get a nice rubber one that comes off nice and easy because I've got claustrophobic issues.
Ooh, I like that.
go. Oh, yeah,
Psylocke.
yeah. There we go.
Oh, there we go. I want to make sure I'm in the right the space there.
You only got one butt cheek. You need two.
Ooh, Havoc.
That's
Oh,
cool looking Havoc.
That is.
They
Yeah,
do
now
good
you do
stuff.
mention the butt cheek. I see it now. Look right there.
Yeah.
Havoc's not bad.
There it is.
Ironheart.
Ironheart.
Tier
bunch of
2.
years
tier
ago,
two.
good job. A bunch of years ago, when Leg was passed out on the Baltimore floor for a long time because he drank too much the night before, there was a cosplayer that played Psylocke, and holy
Aliens.
hey, hello! I'm not using the cosplayers, but hello.
Now
All right,
you're
that's
talking
all.
about cosplay. You've been yelling at us all for being
That's literally why,
furries
'cause that ruins she ruined it for every other cosplayer.
on the Star Wars show. And you also mentioned Leg. You know what? My ASM 101, I actually bought it from Leg's eBay store
Oh crap!
way back in the day.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I like your show, Unpressable Defects. He's like, oh, that's cool, man.
He'll drink. I'll give him that. Rogue, there you go.
Another rogue.
Ooh, something
Oh,
coming out.
nanny.
Really? Andy, that's what we're getting?
Tier 1 nanny, too.
You're on.
That's terrible.
Yeah, Venom. Oh,
This
that's
card's
nice.
familiar. I think I got this last time.
Venom. No doubter, man.
I think I got that one last time. Oh, Wasp. The Nadia, I guess, Wasp, baby. Nadia Van Dyne.
Ooh, Adam
you.
Hughes.
Not going to be mad at that.
No.
I do like me some Hughes. All right, looks like I got another 5 packs or so. So we're
Last pack
almost
mojo.
through.
Yeah.
We are almost through this box.
Captain
Marvel, huh? Whoa,
What the
Eye Boy.
hell?
Oh, they gave us Eye Boy.
What the hell?
Tier 1 Eye Boy, too.
Jesus.
At least you could have given it to Wolverine and the X-Men, gone way back.
Got a Deadpool. People like
Hope
Deadpool.
Eye Boy is the only one that came out of those Hope books. I don't understand that. I just don't get it.
Moondragon. I still feel like we might get her. I feel like she's going to be a sneaky Guardians 3 appearance.
Yeah, I could see that.
Hey, Blade.
And Blade. We know we're getting Mahershala. All right, we're in the final 4. Yep, and we're coming to the bottom of the box. I think these are the final 4 packs.
So we haven't gotten a big hit yet, right? Is that what we're looking for?
You hit a 1 per box, which was the Splashtacular.
Yeah, we did get a Splashtacular. That's what we got last time. But we also got a holo foil last time, too. So I'm hoping to get another one of those at least.
Holo foil?
Because that's what I sold. That was the Cosmic Ghost Rider last time.
Wolfbane.
Oh, I want to make sure that I'm in the right spot.
There's another one.
Another chase. But a tier 1 this time.
Still sucks.
Yeah.
It still sucks. I know.
X of Swords.
X of Swords Creation #1.
This is that connecting cover. Oh, boo! Got that already.
We already had this one, I think.
That's
hey,
cool.
There we go. We get a little bit of Sam. Sam is Nova.
Sam Alexander.
Love that.
Like Sam
character.
Alexander. I thought they did a good job with that.
Yeah. It was very good.
Well, McClay, you got that Arizona bias, I think, isn't he? Isn't that where his character's from?
I don't have just the Arizona bias, but I do have the original Sin bias because I'm such a Watcher fan, and I thought that they did good.
I just kind of want Richard Rider first before we get that.
Yeah.
I liked how they did Richard Rider, how they introduced Richard Rider in that series, though. I thought it was a really good job.
True.
They didn't say it. Yeah.
OG Spidey. Can't go wrong with Spidey.
Ironheart again.
Oh, got Ironheart. This time just regular. The other one I think was a
variant.
Oh, tier 3 Venom.
Nice.
That's not too bad.
Ooh.
Who's it? Oh.
Immortal Hulk?
That?
Yes, it is Immortal Hulk.
That's nice.
Put it down.
Annual Impact #2. Immortal Hulk.
Okay.
Orphan Maker.
What is it called, that guy? Orphan Maker?
Orphan Maker.
That's a weird name.
Out of Hellions.
I don't think he should be a good guy.
I like how they got the stats here too in the back too, like the old days.
Like the old Marvel. Yeah, that's cool.
And I was like, oh, how strong is this guy? Well, this guy can kick that guy's ass.
I would argue with some of them sometimes when you're trying to.
Yeah, you get mad.
Yeah, we used to battle him, and then I'd be like, that's bull, because this guy would definitely be smarter or punch him in the. Yeah. We used to argue about it.
Doc Strange.
To be honest with you, I think my mom threw him out so that we wouldn't argue anymore.
Another Prodigy. Tier 1.
yeah.
Oh, here's a shiny.
There it is. There's your holo.
There's the hologram, Omega Red.
Oh, I don't.
Is it
do you think that's-
numbered? It's numbered,
Yeah,
right?
This one should be. This is number 29 of 49, I think.
Nice.
It's right in here.
29 to 49.
It's out of 49. It looks like 29 or 49.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know
Love
if we
that
can get.
cover. Love
This
that
is,
cover.
this is a hard book to find.
And no.
No, I'm not saying online. I mean in the
Oh,
shop.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you can't find it
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the shop anymore.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Oh, Gertrude.
We literally got
There
every
we
run
go.
away. If a dinosaur comes up, it's over.
Yeah. Where's
Well, we only got
Arsenic
one
and
more
Old
pack
Lace?
for the
Oh, was it
dinosaur.
Old Lace? Is that what they call her?
Yes.
Totally.
Oh wait, dude, we didn't get Molly Hayes, did we? Princess Powerhouse, the little
Do
one.
we care?
Well, I'm just saying, if you want
Oh,
to get
yeah.
the we missed
Oh,
one.
you're right. You're right. You're right.
Last pack.
Here we
did
go.
get a hit, thankfully, though. And we got the regular card to cover it.
Yeah.
Double up.
Well, it's good to cover it because if I have to sell the holo to buy another box, we will do so. Cyclops.
Mr. Sinister would be nice.
Ooh, Luke Cage, but a tier 3.
You're 3 higher up.
Oh, what is this?
Oh, Humble
Oh,
Beginnings,
Humble
Black Panther. Ooh, that's got
Little Kirby. Kirby.
That's a pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Humble Beginnings. And our final card is
Really?
Prestige.
Yeah.
Huh. I thought this was the World.
That's a bad ending.
Those
That is
battle
the-
books.
Well, it could have been the Black Panther card.
The sketch cards are 1 in 560 packs.
Wow. Well, that's why I haven't gotten one yet.
Uh-huh.
Still, I'm not mad at this box. I think I got another good bit to
Yeah,
go
see
through
what-
my.
The
Red.
null stuff was good.
The null was good. The holo for Omega Red's not bad. People
The
still
Black
like Omega
Winter-
Red.
The Black Winter Splashtacular was nice.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Was
That
it
one
Black- I
was
think that was
better than
Black
the other
Winter,
one, I got.
right?
It was. Yes.
I think it was Black Winter. Or
It
it's
was.
just
Yeah,
Thor
well, it might just be Thor, but it did look like
from the Black
for what
Winter run, maybe. I don't know.
For the car. Yeah.
Wasn't that deep in the box? It was
Well,
like right there.
It's
It was-
pass. It was like halfway through.
Oh, there
right
it is.
around
That's
there.
it. There's the
Right around
null.
there. Right around there. There you go. What it said on the back?
Well, it just says Thor 1.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
That's a cool
What?
card.
It is still
No.
a cool card. I mean, it doesn't really play as well on camera. I couldn't get it to move, but the lightning kind of moves if you move it because it's lenticular.
All
Yeah.
right, gentlemen, you would like to know, our friend Deadly Venoms would like to know, how do you guys know the fair market value for some of these cards?
eBay sold prices is the best
Exactly.
you can do. Yeah.
That's
what
the best.
we
The
looked
best you really got.
And then we put it up there, and it was offered pretty quickly for Pete. So, hey, Kyle, what's going on? Kyle, when you
Yeah, it's because I saw one
out to Kyle.
for the Cosmic. I saw one sold like a week ago at auction for like 115, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna throw it up with best offer and see if somebody makes an offer, and then a couple of offers back and forth, and then it was sold.
Nice.
You gotta get Kyle on here.
To be one of 50 is to have a 50 print run on any card is it's
Oh,
going
it's
to make
always
it worth
good.
something. Yeah. I mean,
Definitely.
if there's only
That's
50 of
from
them
that
out there, that's not very many. Not very many at all. So,
But for me, like what I did with the last time with the Cosmic Ghost Rider, I was like, yes, I could keep this. It's kind of cool. Or I could sell it and get another box. I was like,
Yeah.
if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, I'm not going to give it away. I'll keep it. But it sold for enough to buy another box. So that's what I did.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way to do it. That is 100% the way to do it. And you got it on it quickly while it was hot. You
Yeah.
know, sit on a lot of these things and they
It
kind
gets
of
forgotten
lose their-
about.
Yeah,
They're
they
on
get
the next
forgotten
big
about.
thing, the next set of cards.
Yeah, if you guys ever get a chance, if you guys want to look at the set numbers and what are the case hits and stuff, look up Cardboard Connection. They do a really good
That's
job
a good,
of
it's a good site for it.
showing little vignettes of each set, including sports cards. And they show you what stuff looks like, what the pulls are, what the big hits are, and stuff like that.
Plus, you also get some sense of like the parallels because so many of the sports cards, they have so many, it's like purple, orange, and then it's Walgreens has 2 specials, and it can get so confusing. A lot of that puts a lot of things in perspective of how tough some of the cards are. So
Yeah,
it's a good resource to check out.
Guys are always like, hey, I get it, but it just ain't my. I mean, I enjoy looking at them, but I'm not buying I'm not cracking wax, as they say, anytime soon. I mean, I actually will be, but I mean, not on purpose. The only reason I do it is because you guys get so excited for it.
It's kind of
fun,
fun. You don't
dude.
know what's there.
It's fun, dude. I started doing a sports card show where we open stuff on the show if we have it, and every show, the first 5 shows, there was major hits pulled out of every show. And when you pull those hits and it's live, it's fun. It's fun. It's
You
like
feel
gambling.
like, because the people watching, if you're watching when somebody's doing it, you feel like you're part of it. Like you're there seeing what's in there. You're with the highs, you're with the lows. You're like, oh man, that sucks. Or
yeah.
You know what?
Gambling for adults.
Next
for
week
kids.
we don't have any more cards. I still have a half a case. I have a half a case of the new Pokemon, whatever that series is, the newest one. So we can do that.
I do have wrestling cards. If we want to open wrestling cards, I still got a box of wrestling cards.
We can
do another week. I'm saying.
You have these. I'm just debating if we're going to open these or if we're going to just give them to you boys. We do have we've got our giveaway coming up for 1,500
We're almost at 1,500. We're only like 8 away. Last I checked.
Maybe I'll throw one of those packs in for the, because Brian, I don't know if you know this, but we're gonna do mystery boxes. We're gonna do 3 mystery box giveaways, where we're just all of us are throwing some stuff in, and we'll shuffle it up and throw it in a box, and then we'll have winners out of that in our subs. So
we're gonna go. Whoever's subbed up.
Whoever subbed up is going to be in for a little tick, 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 tick. And as long as your nose isn't broken, you'll be able to win the prize. And you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, yeah, there you go. All right. Well,
it was fun. Again, make sure you go sub Brian's channel down below. The link is already down there, but go check it out.
I'll be around. I'll be over the next couple of weeks. I'm just going to be reminding people where they can find me, and I'll be on Whatnot still. So if you're already following Tales from the Flip Side on Whatnot, which is me, you'll be subbed up when I change the name. So I'll change the name over when I get a chance here, but I'll probably do the next week still under that banner, just so I can let people know what it's changing to. But yeah, a lot of fun. So
I'm sorry, bro. I was laughing at the comment about the Pokemon. Was you saying the IG account for Tales?
No, the Whatnot account, because I sell under Tales from the Flip Side. Yeah. So I'll change it to my name.
Yeah. And again, go check out Whatnot. You don't have to buy it. There's nothing. It won't cost you anything to look. If you're not into it, then you just delete the app if you don't like it. But it's kind of fun. I've done it a few times. It is kind of fun.
It is 100% the best place to get deals. If you're on Whatnot buying, it's a place to buy stuff and get deals. I mean, you can get stuff 50 to 70% off.
Super secret. If you don't actually want to sign up for the app, you don't actually have to do it. You can go on an iPad or a computer and just check out what's going on there. And I'm going to try. Okay, so I'm not going to ask you what this is. I'm going to tell you what I see here, and then you guys can tell me how close I am. 3 green basketballs with X's between them. It's not close.
Pretty close. That's
close. What's tomorrow?
St. Patty's Day.
There you go.
So it's probably 4-leaf clovers.
There's 3
4-leaf
clovers.
3 4-leaf clovers. That's what I figured the X is for. Okay. I had run fillers as well, and that's amazing. I know you guys like it. The boys like it. They always tell me how great it is.
Yeah, because Steve Horn. I sold plenty of things well under market. I've sold some things oddly above market. It's a weird place, but
yeah,
it goes live. It's just you buy what you want.
Thing with it, as long as you're not one of those guys that's like, this book is going to blow up at such a cheap price. Like, dude, you start hearing this, when you start hearing these words, and this is something that I think as a whole the community needs to get away from, or we need to call more people out of it. I don't know when, I don't know how, I don't know if. It's a great speculation is this character is going to show up. As soon as you start that, listen, Brian knows me personally. I've been around this game for a very long time, very many years. If that's your starting line, you're full of shit.
Dude, and you haven't watched me sell on there because I tell people why not to buy books.
Yeah, you tell people why not to buy. You're like, this book, don't spend over $10 on this book. It's probably like, you guys are up to $2.
I paid $1. It's like, so I'm starting the auction at $1. If you want it for $1, it's yours. Like, I just like the cover. I don't expect this character to show up anywhere, but
go green, go white, by the way. We made the tournament again. We're going to get killed by Davidson, but it is what it is. Arizona's looking good this year, Brian. I don't know if you watch college ball.
They're always up there, man. I'm surprised that they've rebounded so quickly from the issues they were having.
That is true. They kind of have.
college basketball has become like, if you're not a place that just regularly brings in studs, like it's so different nowadays because they're one and done, if anything.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. It's not well. With the transfer, opened up a lot of stuff too. Because everybody talks about football, but that there were. I will say this: for years, the basketball transfer portal was bullshit because they would never give you the answer, and if you had a legit transfer, and they like Syracuse for some reason, their transfers were always getting passed by. Like they were always getting every transfer they had. When you looked at other programs, they weren't getting them, and you had to be like, "Wait, this guy's a grad transfer." That didn't make sense. So I actually like that it's going off.
But still, the one and done kind of hurt it because you don't get to know a lot of the players anymore.
Yeah.
Ooh,
the names get
Yeah, MCM will be doing the Saturday show, MCM on Saturday on my new channel. So come
I don't
hang
know
out.
that MCM has. I don't know what that MCM show is about. Maybe I should check it out.
Yeah, you should. You should. We're gonna get back to actually reviewing some books, reading. That's one other thing that I'm planning on doing. I'm really looking forward to getting back to reading more. I'm really looking forward to reading the Zdarsky Batman run. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I remember when somebody tried to ban me from that show. That didn't have anything to do with that show, and it didn't work too well. I was there. All right. Anyways, that all said, good stuff. Watch your basketball. Enjoy corned beef. I will be cooking another brisket tomorrow.
My wife is making it. Can't wait.
Dude, I am McClay from the clan McClay big time, and I hate brisket. I hate it. My dad and my grandfather made it once a month, and I can't stand it. And there will be a lot of it tomorrow at my parents' house.
Dude, I love it. The cabbage, the whole thing.
That's why Stick said it should be Clan McClay for your new dude.
Yeah. McClay from the clan McClay.
I typically, before I had real adult responsibilities, like in actual children, I mean, because I don't consider wife adult responsibilities, but I would for 2 weeks, this is all I would eat was corned beef for 2 straight weeks, every meal.
Yeah.
Corned beef in the morning, corned beef, I'd at least get corned beef hash. I'd have corned beef sandwiches,
corned beef egg rolls. Phenomenal.
I hear they're good. I've never had that before, but
phenomenal. You got the leftovers. It's just fantastic. You dip them in a little bit of mustard.
JJ, is this a thing? Hey, could you guys look at JJ's comment from a couple minutes ago? It's somebody's name that starts with an L. Is that an inside joke that I'm not kidding? Here, should I put it up here? Yeah.
If you want to put it, because otherwise I gotta fucking find it.
Lefteros says Lefteros. I don't know who Lefteros is.
There's something going on the IGs today. I don't know. The boys,
I don't know anything about
boys put up a W on the IG today. All the Star Wars boys, even our English brothers, they all put up a W today. Good job, boys. Take care of it. All right, Pete, come on.
Well, make sure you talking again. Thanks, Brian, for stopping by. Again, make sure you
much
guys
love
sub up down below. We will cross paths again very soon.
Amen. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be everywhere, you guys. I'll be back for sure.
Irish whiskey
sounds good.
Oh, what? Jameson. Hey, Bushmills, bro, is one of the few whiskeys that I can drink on the regular.
Obi, I know what it's about. I'm glad you boys went out there and handled your business today, though. That was straight Star Wars gangster style. Good job.
And speaking of Star Wars, come back on Sunday for the Star Wars show, and we're out.